And what is good, everyone? Welcome back here to Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube today, as we're going to have another NBA game in store. We actually got a doubleheader for everyone out there today. So game number one, we're going Trailblazers versus Celtics, and this one for today's game here. Gang Green behind me. Also, nice throwback to Carmelo that I got with his 15 from the Denver Nuggets during his start of his career, as we're going to get rolling here in a couple minutes with a tip in this one between the Trailblazers and the Celtics. Before I start the stream, don't forget, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell if you would like to be notified for future streams as well here. Glad to see that Raptor is doing much better today. That is awesome. So he's going to be back in the next stream here. Crazy world, bud. Sorry to hear that with everything that went down around early Saturday for him, but glad that he is doing much better today. Hey, welcome in, Ian here. Thanks so much for stopping by. I don't know anymore. Welcome in here, man. As we got Blitz Winger. Thanks so much, Blitz, for stopping by as well. Goody, Bryson, Vegas Vix, welcome in here. Dakota, welcome in here, man. You got a new tablet. Awesome, dude. I'll hit you up on that later, man. With it, bud. So that's awesome, dude. That you got your new tablet there. Hey, Wahoo Wah, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Awesome, man. I'm doing pretty well here. So everything's been going pretty well. Bradley, welcome in here, bud. So we're going to tip off this game in a couple minutes between these two teams. As we look to the Celtics, Jason Tatum laid an absolute egg on Friday night as he went 2 for 18 from the floor, only had 5 points. I'm feeling a Jason Tatum comeback game during this one, as Celtics, it's a close one, lost to the Bucks at the end. Marcus Smart, it looked like it was so close to him taking the charge. That would have been the deciding part of the game right there. Giannis would have picked up his sixth. Instead, the refs overturned it, said that Giannis got the bucket, and then the Bucks just took control. Final minute and a half and won the game 119-112. So, bounce back game in store, hopefully, for this one for Jason Tatum. Last two times these teams took on each other, Jason Tatum went off career-high 8 3-point shots the last time when the Celtics and Blazer matchup. Kyle Busch just wrecked. Wow, wrecking in New Hampshire. I actually had tickets to go to that race, Goody, but since it got postponed and that they actually decided to have fans, I actually put my tickets to go to 2021 for a credit. So that race is actually in New Hampshire for today, but I was ready for that, and unfortunately they had to reschedule it, and then the whole thing with like fans and stuff like that, as far as like tons of people there, and I don't know. I'd rather go next year, as far as because it's getting crazy, spiking up in this area once again. Wow, that's crazy though. Kyle Busch is just having a rough season this year for NASCAR. Wow, but thanks so much, man, for the update here. I appreciate it. So we got one NBA game going on currently before this. It's close. Wizards leading the Nets 65-64. For the Blazers, they have right back in the lineup Yusuf Nurkic, as Nurkic is back here, as he's back from injury, and he was out for quite a while, all the way back from March 25th, 2019. He had his first game on Friday against the Memphis Grizzlies. Portland won that one in overtime, 140-135. Hey, welcome in here. All that Deuce, thanks so much, my man, for stopping by. I appreciate it for being back here, my man. Hopefully a bounce-back game here for Jason Tatum, I hope. So yeah, this will be stream number 1 out of stream number 2. I'll be back for the doubleheader later today. Should be a good one for the late night game. Bucks versus Rockets for that one. My day has been pretty well. Vegas Fix. Today's going by super fast. Like, the weekends just fly like right by. Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, all averaging the trio right there, over 20 points per game this season. For Jason Tatum, after the All-Star break, he was averaging just over 29 points per game, top 5 in the NBA after the All-Star game. And the last game on Friday, the first from the restart, he had a bunch of cobwebs here, but I feel like it's going to be a big comeback for Jason Tatum in this one when he takes on the Blazers. Hey, Jack, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. What is good? I appreciate it for coming back here. Bubba Wallace in 20th right now. Yeah, that race got started a little while ago, so still got plenty of time to go in that race. Is this real? As we got basketball finally in Orlando, as we finally have live sports back again. I hope so, Vegas Vix. Hopefully a Celtics dub in this one. Sure, my man. Feel free to let me know your first pick, Dakota. That's a great game between the Wizards and the Nets, by the way. 67-67 right now. That's for the battle of the 8th seed. Washington has to win every single game, basically, to catch up with the Nets. And the Nets are going to have to lose, like, almost every single game if Washington wants to get the 8th seed there. But either way, if the Wizards make it within 4 games or less, they have the chance to force that play-in round against Brooklyn. If Brooklyn stays as the 8th seed, which they lost to Orlando, as Orlando's got a record of 30-34. Brooklyn's 30-35. If Brooklyn stays as the 8th seed, the Wizards, if they catch up and win in that 4 games behind or less, they'd have the chance to do a play-in round, and the Wizards would have to beat them twice to steal the 8th seed. Yeah, Raptors are so dangerous, all that deuce. Yesterday, that was just a huge game by the Raptors there. That was defense speaks volumes, and it wins championships. And the Raptors quietly, they are looking like they could find their way right into the NBA Finals if they keep that up. Solid contributions out of everyone on the roster, and man, the Raptors just incredible defense working on AD and LeBron all game. So Bradley's got his prediction: Celtics 114-103. I'm gonna predict for this one Celtics 122, Trailblazers 110. In this one, if I had to predict. Hey, welcome in here, Duke. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, most likely it's not going to be the Wizards making it. They have to win like every single game basically from here on out and pray for Brooklyn losses throughout the rest of the schedule. First pick is in, Joe Burrow for LSU there. Dakota puts out as we're just getting ready to tip off, everybody. Matter of moments. We will get into this game. Hopefully everybody's doing well today here. Let's see if we can bring this up to 15 likes in the pregame, everyone. Don't forget, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, everybody, as I cover basketball on the channel. What did I think about Tatum against the Bucks? Yeah, he had just such an off night for Tatum. But it's the restart. It's only one game. It's the first game of the restart. But if Tatum had to have an off night, that's fine with me. That it was the first game of the restart here. Now it's time to shake off the cobwebs and show him what he's really about here. And I think that Jason Tatum in this game today could go off. So I'm going to go 30+ for Jason Tatum for my prediction today. He laughed off that performance against the Bucks. Man, it was rough. Brick City by him. I'm wearing his jersey today, by the way, the black and green Jason Tatum. Got Kemba Walker right behind me here. Paul Pierce on the other side. Classic Carmelo up here with his time in Denver that he spent at the early part of his career. But yeah, Jason Tatum, 2 for 18, only 5 points. I feel like this game he's going to bounce back against this matchup today. Hey, Alex here. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Yep, Luka Garza about 2 hours ago. He decided that he's going to return back to Iowa there, so they are looking like a national title contender right now for Iowa. Man, what a Big Ten conference. Illinois, I think a few days ago, Kofi Cockburn and Ayo Dosunmu returning back to Illinois, and this is just, the Big Ten is stacked. Iowa, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Illinois, who else is in there? Ohio State, Rutgers. They're all in like my top 25 for the Big Ten. It's so stacked. Indiana's not far behind, same as Michigan. So many good teams in the Big Ten. This is going to be crazy. And they might just play a conference-only schedule. And Minnesota's waiting on waivers, too, to get 2 key players as well. Hey, Woody here. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I hope all is well. Who would have won the NCAA title for college? I would have went with Michigan State to go. It was all depending on how they were playing late down the stretch. I think I would have picked Michigan State versus Kansas in the title game. Because Michigan State down the stretch, they were getting better and better and better. And I think Cassius Winston would have taken them and won a title. When is this game on? It's supposed to be tipping off like really soon. Right now we're on a break. They're still in the pregame. Is Iowa going to be in the top 25 for the rankings? For sure, man. You're looking at a top 6 team most likely for Iowa this season. Such a deep team. Matt DiBenedetto in the top 5. That's great. He had a great race in New Hampshire last year, too. Eric Jones had a great race, too, last year. He finished 3rd in New Hampshire when I went up. Hey, my man Alex. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by here. Hope all is well. Stay safe with the hurricane, man, that's coming. And it's supposed to be tracking a little bit west, kind of towards, like, Delaware, New Jersey. So kind of out towards your area. Man, stay safe the next, like, I think next few nights. Even, like, up towards my area, the hurricane is supposed to be heading. Still questionable where it's going to hit. Either New York City or Providence, where the ice is supposed to go over. Oh, jeez. Dakota's old tablet would not last 5 minutes without turning off. Man, that's unfortunate, dude. Glad that you're able to get a new tablet, though. That is great. It must be something with a battery inside, probably. Because if you charge it up to a full charge, and then it goes down all the way, like, keeps on sinking percents, it's probably something that had to do with a battery inside. Yeah, it's a pretty big hurricane coming. It's off the coast of Florida right now, but if you're out in, like, North Carolina, South Carolina, it's supposed to hit, like, North Carolina, South Carolina, then race up the coast towards, like, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey. As here we go. We're going to get ready to tip off. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Celtics going left to right on the court. They got the green jerseys, white numbers and letters. Trailblazers got the white jerseys with the black numbers, letters, with a red slash down the low portion of their jerseys, as the Trailblazers get the basketball first. They go inside, no good on the first shot, but they going to put it up and in off the glass right there. Count the bucket for 2, so Portland leads in this one, 2-zip the score. Boston first possession right here. 11.5 left to go first quarter. Tatum has it, left wing, moves it over to Tice, top of the key for Daniel Tice, and he's going to hand it off to Kemba. Kemba now with the basketball, bounce past Tice. He goes into the lane, gets fouled, and he makes the basket as well. That's tough contact there. Daniel Tice, count the bucket, goes to the line, shoots 1. 2-2 the score. What do you think the top 5 teams next year is going to be for college, for basketball? Ooh, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out what I had for the last one. Baylor. Baylor would be my number 1, as the free throw goes down by Tice. I think Kansas would be up there. Villanova is in there. Iowa is in there. And then either Virginia or Gonzaga. That's what I have. That shot no good off the side of the rim by Portland. Rebound goes back to the Celtics here. First minute through first quarter, everyone. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. As the Celtics go inside, going to score another one. So they lead by 3. Hey, welcome in, Ryan Norris. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. What I think about Russell Westbrook, James Harden. Solid, dude. What an incredible game they had against the Mavs. Tremendous duo. They can put up points on you, and if you can't guard them, they'll do what they did to the Mavericks back on Friday night. That was such a fun game to call. Portland went inside, scored off the glass. Celtics with the ball now. We have a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be picked up by the Trailblazers, so that's the first foul of the game. Yep, Iowa's going to make a run for the NCAA tournament. They look like they're a Final Four team now that they got Luka Garza right back. They are such a deep team as they look through their lineup. Celtics with the ball off the inbound. Tatum's got it. Moves it over Jaylen Brown. Now he dribble drives inside. Try to put it. Swings it back to the right corner. Over to Tatum. Takes the 3. It's up. No good. Rattled out. Rebound here goes to the Trailblazers. Portland right back with the ball. 10-15 left to go in the first. Lillard moves it inside. That's a huge slam right there by Nurkic as he is back and jams it down with a right-handed slam. That is the matchup that they're going to have to stop today for the Celtics here. Yusuf Nurkic coming back, his second game played in the NBA since his broken leg injury back on March 25th of 2019. That's a 3 taking. Kemba hits it at the left wing perimeter as he knocks it down. Hey, welcome in, Uncle Pizzle. Thanks so much, my man, for stopping by. Glad to have you on once again. 8:43 p.m. currently London time. Doing really well, bud. Everything's going well here on the channel. Carmelo gonna take a three. It's up, money. Splash City right there for Carmelo, going back and forth in a great game so far. 9:25 left to go, first quarter. Celtics right back with the basketball. Takes it past half court. Tice gonna hand it off now to Tatum. Tatum at the free throw circle. Moves it over left corner. Hayward takes the three. It's up, and it's good. Gordon Hayward hits it. This game's moving along. As far as the pace so far, it's been a great one to call. 9 minutes left to go, first quarter. Trailblazers with the basketball. As we have McCollum dribbling at the right elbow, guarded by Kemba. McCollum now, right baseline. Turnaround jumper. That one off the side of the rim, no good. A rip on the rebound there goes to Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Takes it up to the court here. Brown, spin move into the lane, and he gets fouled, and Jaylen Brown going to go to the free throw line, shoot two. Clock stops, 8:46 left to go. That would be quite the name for sure, Russell Harden. But yeah, I think he's asking about the duo there for Houston. Is it possible that Iowa's going to get transfers from other schools? Maybe. Nogel Eastern's still on the block. He has to get taken by some program. But I don't know what universities have that has to do with his credits. His credits for his major have to transfer over, and that's why Michigan wasn't able to pick him up. First free throw was good by Jaylen Brown. Second one a miss. Trailblazers with the ball. Carmelo going to put up the jumper. No good. Tatum grabs the rebounds. Indeed, we need more shout-outs for McNuggets here on the channel. Brown shot fake as he dribbled the ball, got poked away out of bounds by Nurkic. And the Celtics will get it back. 8:23 left to go, first quarter. Yeah, Lakers laid a big egg yesterday, Uncle Pizzle. Kyle Kuzma was celebrating his birthday. His team was there to celebrate the birthday while Toronto was game planning for the Lakers. And, man, Toronto looked so impressive yesterday. 8:15 left to go, first quarter. Hayward moves it over left corner perimeter. Brown spin move now. Dribbles to the free throw circle. Takes the jumper down. No good as it went to the front rim, back to the backboard, and missed. Trailblazers with it. And that ball is deflected on the pass up the court. Here they go, Celtics with a steal. Tatum going to dribble up the court now at the free throw circle. Tatum going to dribble right back out. He's going to set up the offense. 7:50 left to go, first quarter. Tatum dribble drive inside with the right hand. No good, but Tatum gets fouled as he goes down hard right next to the hoop, able to get helped out to his feet. And we have free throws coming up by Jason Tatum. Celtics clean so far in this game. 0 fouls by Boston. Portland here, a couple fouls. Sent Jaylen Brown to the free throw line. Also Tatum going to the line now. As far as defensive help, for sure, Alex. That would be massive there if they're able to get their hands on Nogel Eastern. Hey, happy birthday, Jack. Awesome, man. So hope your birthday's going well, dude. First shot, no good. Hit the front rim by the Celtics, by Tatum. Second free throw coming up. That one's up, that one's through. 13-9 to score. All 5 starters, by the way, for the Celtics have scored so far. They lead by 4. Trailblazers basketball. They move it into the hands of McCollum. Swings it over to the left wing. Open. Carmelo takes the 3. It's off the mark. Nurkic with a rebound, and he gets fouled here by Kemba. He thought it was clean, as he thought that Nurkic lost control of the ball, but the ref's going to say that Kemba gets called with a bump. 7:33 first quarter right now. It's going to be a non-shooting foul. Jusuf Nurkic, first game since March 25th, 2019, when he broke his leg against Brooklyn. He had a great game in that season opener for the restarts, as Nurkic had 18 points against Memphis. Trailblazers, deep 3 from way out. It's no good. Celtics right back with the ball. Hayward takes it past the timeline now. Dribbles to the right wing. He's going to go shot fake back over to Tice. Hands it off to Hayward around the perimeter. Hayward, deep 3 from the perimeter. This one off the mark. Tice with a huge board, and he's going to slam it down, as the Trailblazers had trouble right there boxing out, but they're going to call Tyson a push-off from behind, so take away the bucket. Couple fouls here already going against the Celtics, just like Friday night with that big call that Marcus Smart took the charge, and then they overturned it with a minute and a half left to go. Yep, Taco's on the bench. He's probably going to be on the bench for the whole game. He barely played in the scrimmages either. That's a nice looking shot there as the Trailblazers drain one from the right elbow. 13-11 now. We've yet to go to a timeout. We're playing consistent basketball right now. This game's picking up. Kemba takes the three. Makes the three right there from the perimeter by Kemba. 16-11. Don't forget, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button as I cover play-by-play in the channel. Trailblazers, shot inside, no good. Kemba picks up the basketball. Here he goes past the half-court logo. Kemba, top of the key. Try to pass it inside. It's intercepted, though, by Nurkic. Trailblazers have it right back. McCollum going to take it past half-court. He's guarded by Hayward. Moves it over to the top to Nurkic. Nurkic guarded by Tice. Swings it over now to Carmelo at the left elbow. Melo has it. Jumper. He takes it. No good off the back iron. Ripped away in the boards here by Hayward. And we got a timeout taken on the court. So first timeout right now. As we got 16-11. The score right now in this game is... We'll be back after this break. Kemba Walker looking strong so far. 8 points here by my man Kemba. And this one right now as we're on the timeout. Jusuf Nurkic, he's got 4 points, 4 rebounds for Portland as we're going to be back after this break. This game is a really great start so far. If you like scoring, the points have picked up so far in this first half. Or maybe it's just more points than I realized because I was covering Lakers versus Rockets. Or Lakers versus Raptors yesterday. And also Rockets-Mavericks was a crazy scoring game as well on Friday night. But Lakers-Raptors yesterday, and that was all defense. All defense. I know, same here, guys. I want to see Taco play for sure. So 16-11 the score. Interesting. I'll change it when ESPN changes it because we went to a timeout that it says 16-11. So I'll update you on that once they get confirmation. I've got 16-11 right now, but once ESPN updates their scoreboard because they went to the timeout and he said that it was 16-11. Let's see, top 5 we got. Goody, thanks so much, man, for the update. We got Brad Keselowski. He was the pole sitter last year for New Hampshire. Denny Hamlin 2nd, Ryan Blaney 3rd, Matt DiBenedetto in 4th, and Clint Boyer. He's having a good race too. That's great. He's in 5th position right now. Alright, so right now we're just on a timeout. We're going to get back in a matter of moments. Scoreboard update for everyone. As we'll take a look at what's going on as far as the NBA scores here currently. This is what we got going on here. Just a moment as I'm going to update it. Oof, that's not good for Jimmy Johnson. He's having a rough season. He's right on like the playoff cut line. So as far as scores, we got 2 games going on right now. The one that I'm streaming covering here with Celtics Trailblazers 16-11. Boston's up right now with 6:13 left to go first quarter. And the other game that tipped off earlier, Washington Wizards against the Brooklyn Nets. The game was tied up at halftime. Wizards have a 4-point lead now against Brooklyn. Under a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter there. Keep you guys posted as we'll get right back over. So yeah, that game right now, 4-point lead by Washington as they are now on to a minute remaining in the third quarter. Thomas Bryant with 24 points for the Washington Wizards. Jarrett Allen with a double-double currently, 20 points, 12 rebounds in that one. As far as the scoring today here in this game, Kemba Walker looking strong so far for the Celtics. 8 points here by Kemba, perfect 3 for 3 from the floor, 2 for 2 from three-point range. 3 points by Tice, 3 by Hayward. Jason Tatum's only got 1, but we still got quite a lot to go left in this game here for today. For the Trailblazers, Nurkic having a strong game. 2nd game back from injury during 2019. He's got 4 points leading the way, 3 by Carmelo. So here we go, right back in, everyone. If you guys are new, don't forget, hit that thumbs up, smash the like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell for future streams as well. Trailblazers with the basketballs. They're going to go inside, put it up and in off the glass. Celtics with it right back as Boston will take a quick 3. They knock it down. 19-13 the score. Trailblazers had it. Celtics get the ball right back. Marcus Smart's into the game. Also Cantor into the game right now. Jaylen Brown's got the ball around the perimeter. He's going to take a deep three over Nurkic. Splash. Jaylen Brown knocks it down from the perimeter here. Celtics looking good from behind the arc. 22-13 the score. We approach the 5-minute mark left to go first quarter. Trailblazers dribble jive inside, and Cantor going to get called here for the foul. Working on Lillard. And that should be 2 shots coming up here at the free throw line by Damian Lillard. Oh, wow. Baltimore Orioles. They're beating the Tampa Bay Rays currently. 4-1 the score in that one. Yeah, Red Sox having a rough time against the Yankees during their series. Kind of expected because of the bullpen this season. First shot up at the free throw line as Lillard hits that one. Yep, Brad looking like Chris Smoot. Just saw Brad over on his Celtics suit he's got along the sideline. Second shot, good by Lillard right there at the free throw line. 7-point game, 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Cantor puts the ball into the hands now of Hayward. Hayward around the perimeter, dribbles now inside. Hayward moves it over to Cantor as he was all alone off the backdoor cut, puts it up and in off the glass for 2 by Enes Kanter. 24-15 is the score right now. Celtics by 9 as we got 4:40 left to go first quarter. Portland right back with the ball. Melo, left baseline dribble, working on Jaylen Brown. And Marcus Smart coming up with a huge block, and he's going to get the ball right back as well. Jaylen Brown has it, takes it right baseline. Try to float it up. The shot gets blocked by Cantor. Stays along with Brown, gets the basketball back, and puts it up for 2. 26-15 now the score. 4:24 left to go in the first quarter. That was a huge block there by Marcus Smart. Right from behind the Carmelo, just came out of nowhere as Carmelo was guarded by Jaylen Brown, and Smart knew it, and he came along with it, and huge swap from behind there. Cubs against Pirates, 1-1 the score there. Cubs bullpen really good. Red Sox bullpen is just a rough, man, for this season. Yeah, Nurkic is a beast. He's going to help out Portland a ton if they want to be in that playing game here. Currently, they're the 9 seed. So right now, we're just on break, and we'll be back right after this break, everyone, as we're on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Alright, so I'm going to take a look right now. NBA scores, there's one game going on. They just ended the quarter. So we'll take a look at that right now since we're on break. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget, hit that thumbs up, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for future streams as well here as I cover basketball games play-by-play in the channel. So quite a bit of good three-point shots there by the Celtics to pull away a little bit in this one so far. Marcus Smart with an even bigger, better block defensively here. How keyed in he was in the last game as he scored 23, and what he did defensively working on Giannis all day. That was something spectacular for sure for Marcus Smart. Alright, so we are back in. That was a little bit of a box score update for everybody, what's going on throughout the NBA right now. I'll be back for the doubleheader, second game today. Later tonight, Houston Rockets going to be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks, and what should be a really good game between those two teams. Jeremy Jeffrey's been doing well for the Cubs. That's good. Celtics looking smooth so far from the floor. 9 for 12 shooting. Much better shooting night than when they took on Milwaukee back on Friday night. As it was tough, especially early in that game. They fell apart really down early in that one. I think it was like 17-2 early on, and they just weren't ever into the game until like late in that one. And Marcus Smart, when he took the charge in the tie game with a minute and a half left to go, we all thought that could have been the momentum changer there for the C's. But no, they let Giannis get the bucket, and then it was all Giannis from there on out as the Bucks got the W. But new game today, plenty of time left to go though. 4:24 left to go, first quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Celtics, Kemba Walker draining 2 threes. Gordon Hayward making 2 threes as well. And then Jaylen Brown making a deep 3-point shot as they've connected 5 3-point shots so far of the 7 attempts. Alright, here we are. Back to action in this one. Celtics lead by 11 as we're going to get right back into this game. Trailblazers got the basketball. They're going to take a jumper as that one's up. That one's good for a deep 2 at the right baseline. Let's get it for sure, man. 9-point game. Celtics ball. Cantor hands it off now to Hayward as he dribbles to the left elbow. Hayward goes inside left baseline as he still has the basketball. Bounce pass over to Cantor. Low post here. Cantor got stripped, but Jaylen Brown gets it back. Brown inside, going to pull up jumper right there. Missed it. Hit the front rim. Rebound goes back to Toronto. Lillard has it past half court. Oh, nice move around Jaylen Brown. Bounce pass in the key. Too much traffic. Taken away by Cantor. Kemba going to pass it up the court here to Brown. Brown swings it over. Hayward. Corner 3. He shoots it. He's got it. They are making everything right now for the Celtics. 3-point shot number 6 so far as they lead 29-17. This is what happens. The ball movement here. Assist, assist, assist. And they're doing it so far. Passing leads to the open man. And they're doing it off a turnover. Step back 3. Lillard got it. As he is number 2 in the NBA in made 3-point shots per game. As he is averaging about 4 made 3-point shots per game. 9-point game right now. If you like threes, this is a game just for you so far. Hayward's got it. He's made 3 3-point shots. Cantor, pass it over to Smart. Smart driving right baseline. Gonna go around the net, and he's gonna go back over around the perimeter. Smart going inside. Instead, he gets contacted as he floated up. And that will be a Portland foul. Stops the clock with 2:45. Oh, geez. 5.02 ERA. That's not good. Oof. Never good when you have an ERA over 5. Yikes. So he came from the Brewers. So it looks like that ain't working out. First shot, Marcus Smart at the free throw line. It's no good. Boston's actually in the bonus here. So I got a new addition to the channel, everyone. So there we go. Boston in the bonus. Shot number 2 coming up at the line here by Marcus Smart. If you guys enjoy what I do, don't forget, smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe button as I cover play-by-play here of basketball action behind the arc basketball on YouTube. Shot number 2, it's good by Smart. Celtics up by double digits, 30-20. Portland now with the ball at the free throw circle. They have it into Whiteside. Whiteside lost control of it. Cantor with a steal as he tried to push it up the court to Tatum, but the ball gets intercepted right back. Trailblazers going to take a 3. It's up, no good. Tipped on the board here, and the Celtics try to come up with it, but Portland going to get it back, but Celtics going to have a steal. Brown takes a 3 off the back iron, tipped around, and we're going to have a rebound foul. So the refs are going to sort out this one. This one looks like it's on Portland as well. Yeah, so this one looks like it's on Portland. Yeah, of course, you have to bring that ERA down for sure, Alex. Can you be a mod, Blitz putting out? Join for, like, keep on coming back to the games, man. It usually takes around, 3 months or so for people to get mods. So keep on coming back to the games throughout the season. And if you keep on coming back all the way to, the NBA Finals, and are constant here on the channel. And if you're a good contributor, I'll hit you up on one. But just keep on coming back to more streams. First shot, no good. As we keep on building up the channel here for everybody in the sports community. So we approach that 2-minute mark left to go first quarter. Trailblazers going to take a 3 from way out deep. It's no good. Back goes the ball to Boston here. Tatum has it. Dribbles to the free throw circle. Hey, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Thanks so much for asking. Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate it for your interest, man. Definitely going to keep it in mind. Oh, Denny Hamlin winning stage 1. He's having a great season. Celtics put up the jumper, and it's good right there from the circle. Portland has it right back. Trailblazers going to dribble. Takes a difficult jumper. They hit it right there from the left elbow as that one goes down for 2 by Portland. 33-22, minute and a half left to go. Tatum swings it over to Smart now. Top of the key as he's got it with about a minute 20 left to go first quarter. Bounce pass over to Tatum. Tatum's got the ball with 6 on the shot clock. Has it at the free throw circle. Sees closely guarded. Moves it over to Cantor. Shot fake. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Cantor inside as it hit the rim, but we have a foul here with .3 on the shot clock and 1:09 left to go on the game clock, and that is a costly foul there. Looks like it's on Zach Collins of the Trailblazers as he follows his former teammate Enes Kanter as he went right baseline dribble, and Collins gets called with a blocking foul. So Kanter will go to the line, shoot 2. 2 shots here at the line. First one's up. That one is no good. Hit the front rim and bounced out. I can let you know if it's going to storm there in Loudon. Let's see. Hey, welcome in here, Moozer. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. So, Jason Tatum's still struggling a little bit, but he hasn't got, like, much shots today for Tatum. He's got 3 points so far, 1 for 2 from the floor. He's only attempted 2 shots today, so a little bit hard to tell so far. And Raptors doing much better today. So, he is doing much better today. So, we got a minute left to go in the first quarter as Cantor hits his second one. Lillard going to dribble left baseline, moves it out to the outside here. Collins going to take a 3. It's off the mark, but they get a little help there in the low post with the offensive rebound by Whiteside and puts it up for 2. 34-24 to score. Hey, welcome in here, Gian. Thanks so much for stopping by. 10-point game, 40 seconds left to go first quarter. Celtics with the ball now. Tatum has it. As he's going to take a 3. It's up, and it's money. There's the Jason Tatum that we were looking for. It is back. First 3-point shot of the game right there as he has got 6 points currently by Tatum. 34 seconds left to go. As we have a stoppage in time right now on the court. It's a huge shot by Tatum that he knocked to him. Somebody in the chat posted yesterday that somebody broke into his apartment and stabbed him and he was in the hospital, but that was false there. That he told me the story early on in the chat today that he went to the hospital, but it wasn't for that. But his house did get robbed, though, yesterday. Trailblazers with the basketball as they're going to go dribble drive inside. Stripped in the lane there with the ball, and Portland will get it right back. 25 seconds left to go. So inbound coming up for the Blazers here. So we have a quick Boston foul, looks like. Away from the pass. Yeah, it's going to stop the clock. 25 seconds left to go. Enes Kanter will pick up the foul. Craig Kimbrell, ERA 3.52. I mean, not bad, but for a closer, still have to get it down quite a bit. Subs coming out of the game. Hassan Whiteside will go out of the game right now for the Trailblazers. Portland will inbound. 25.6 left to go on the clock. He got released, so he should be fine if he got released. Melo back in his way. Low post, going to put it up. Gets rejected by the front rim, but somehow they get the ball back right there. 3-point shot. McCollum's off the mark. Grant Williams into the game now for the Celtics. Pass it over to Smart. Smart going to move it over to Tatum. 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Tatum has it now. Dribbles. Right wing 3 up in the air. Tatum, no good off the mark, and it's tipped. Rebound by Portland, and that's the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, 13-point Celtics lead here. At the end of the first quarter, we got 37 Boston, 24 Portland, as we will be back, everybody, after this break. If you guys are new to the channel or first timer, don't forget, keep on hitting that thumbs up button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's see if we can get to 20 plus likes here before the start of the quarter. That'd be awesome if we could do so, but right now on the commercial, we'll get back after this break, everybody. Celtics dropping down the triples so far. They've got 8 of those in this game for 3-point shots. Jason Tatum finally back. He made a 3-point shot from way outside. 9 points by Gordon Hayward, leading scorer for the C's right now off of 3 made 3-point shots. Great ball movement. That's what they did in quarter number 1. 6 assists. They got to get up to 20 plus if they really want to take control of this game. Get the W for the C's today. 7 points off the bench by Enes Kanter, doing well inside so far in this one as he's 2 for 3 from the floor. Going to the line as well twice as he only made 2 shots of the 4 attempts though at the free throw line by Kanter, but he's got 7 in this game. 8 points by Kemba Walker. He was the star early on in this first quarter for Kemba. Sat the bench, though, for most of the second part of that first quarter. Jaylen Brown's got 4, Daniel Tice with 3. For the Trailblazers, numbers look like this so far in this game. Yusuf Nurkic, he's got 6 points coming back from injury. Second game of the restart for him. He's got 6, leading the way. 4 rebounds as well. And then 3 points by Melo so far. Damian Lillard's got 4. Celtics doing a great job defensively, holding Lillard 1-4 in that quarter, shooting only as he played all 12 minutes. Oh, yeah, if the Cubs, all the pitchers can get down to an ERA of under 2, that is really good there. You want to get the ERA as low as possible, especially for closers. Like, you want to get it under 1 if you're a closer. So, Baltimore leading in the MLB. Thanks so much, Goody, for the update. 5-3 to score. Celtics converting on shots, and they're shooting the ball 60% in that first quarter. Looking solid so far. They've also got 4 steals in the court, forcing 4 Portland turnovers. So looking well so far. I think somebody said it was going to rain in a little bit down in Loudon. Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, I was taking a look in New Hampshire, what it looks like, because we're not getting rain over here in Mass. Yeah, that's surrounding Concord, so yeah, it's going to rain right into Loudon. Wow. And they got quite a band of rain. This one's stretching back almost to like Vermont. I didn't think it was going to rain today. It's not raining around my area. Wow. So that, and the thing about New Hampshire Motor Speedway, it doesn't have lights either, so it's going to be quite a rain delay. Hey, welcome in here, Elk NCAA. This is Ethan. Thanks so much, Ethan, for stopping by. That's really odd, but I'm glad to have you on once again, man. Huh. Alright, yeah, it looks like it's going to rain over where Vegas Vix is either. Wow. Yeah, where I am, it's kind of like, it started to get really cloudy lately as far as where I am. I had to turn on the light here in the living room. It seems like there's like showers out in like Connecticut, though. Yeah, we've got some dark clouds outside here, too. Alright, so here we go. We're going to get back for the second quarter in this one, everybody. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, as here we go. Back to action if anybody's new on the channel. Trailblazers going to take the first possession. They go for the jumper. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound Celtics. Marcus Smart now with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Tice into the lane. Jams it down with a two-handed throwdown by Daniel Tice. And the Celtics looking solid so far, leading by 15. So we approach that 11-minute mark left to go second quarter. That was a great feed there. Off the bounce pass by Marcus Smart over to Tice. Melo with the basketball, guarded at the left wing by Tatum. He hands it off at the top of the key over to Trent Jr. He swings it back over to the top of the key. Ball deflected here. Tatum trying to go for the steal. He's got it. Tatum dribbling past half court, and he's going to set up the offense as there were 2 white jerseys right in front of him, and Tatum was the only one that was going to possibly score. Oh, nice feed again. Smart over to Tice. Bounce pass over to Tatum, but Tatum gets stripped of the basketball, and Portland will get the steal. 10.5 left to go second quarter. Trailblazers ball. So moving inside, going to take the jumper. No good. That one's off the mark by Nurkic. Ball tipped around, and Kemba Walker. Nice diving attempt trying to go after the ball at the baseline, but it's last touch by Kemba, and it goes out of bounds. So Portland's going to get this one back with under 10.5 remaining. Oh, wow, pretty sunny out in New Jersey. That's awesome. How many NBA jerseys do I have? I think I have around, like, probably like 7 or 8 I have. I have AI's jersey. I got a Kobe jersey as well. I think I have a couple of LeBron jerseys when he played for Cleveland. Missed shot by Portland off the inbound. Celtics get the basketball. Tatum dribbling. Jumper, right baseline, no good. Overshot the hoop. Cantor tried to come up with a rebound, couldn't, but tipped it back to Tatum. Tatum open, takes the three, right corner. He makes it. Jason Tatum is back here. 2 straight three-point shots that he has got here. He's got 9 points. 9:45 left to go second quarter. Trailblazers in a lot of trouble in this one. They're open. Nurkic will take an open three, but he hits the rim well short there. Rebound by Boston. Smart has the basketball, guarded by Nurkic. Smart going to set it up. 9.5 remaining. Bounce pass left baseline. Cantor back in his way in the post. Swings it out to Smart. Back over to the low post. Turnaround jumper. It's up. No good off the side of the rim there by Cantor. And rebound to Melo. Trailblazers have it right back. McCollum has it at the left wing perimeter. McCollum guarded by Tatum. Moves it over now to Melo. Melo at the left elbow, guarded by Smart. Melo swings it back out to the top. Trent Jr. takes the three, and he makes it. Hits that one as they were able to get separation. It's been a problem today for Portland to do that, get some separation and take open jumpers. 42-27 the score. Gary Trent Jr. with 2 3-point shots made for Portland. Celtics right back with the basketball. Kemba into the game. He bounce passes over to Cantor. And now the ball goes into the low post here to Smart. Going to dribble right back. Smart at the top of the key. Smart dribbling towards the right wing. Makes his move inside with the right hand. It's no good off the glass, but Cantor going right with him and tips it in for 2 there by Enes Kanter. Celtics looking smooth so far. 44-27. Smash the thumbs up. Let's go, everybody. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. And thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by here as I cover NBA games, college basketball games as well on the channel and Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Trailblazers take a three. It's off the mark, no good. And the Celtics grab the board. Smart takes it past the half-court logo. Moves it over to Tatum. Tatum now at the top of the key. Dribbling. Step back three in the air. Tatum. Splash money. Jason Tatum, baby. Hits the three-point shot, leading to a timeout taken by the Trailblazers here. This is all C's. 20-point lead at the moment here for the Celtics. Putting on a shooting clinic tonight today from the perimeter in this one. Jason Tatum, dribble, dribble, dribble. Defender in his face. What are you going to do? And he just shoots it over. Number 44 for Portland. And right there, hits the triple. Looking solid here for Jason Tatum. Very well could hit 30 in this game right now. So timeout on the court, 12 by Tatum, leading scorer in this one. He's made 3 3-point shots out of 5. Somebody had asked me earlier on in this game how Tatum was looking. At that point, like early on in the first quarter, it was tough to tell because he had only taken 2 shots and he had made 1 of them from the floor. But now he's 3 for 5 from behind the arc, 4 for 8 from the floor. And bounce back game here by Jason Tatum. He made 8 3-point shots in the first matchup this season against Portland. Whenever he struggles, he always comes back with a big game, and this is what it's looking like right now for Tatum. Just erasing the cobwebs. Whatever happened on Friday, it is done. It is over. You got to reset and do it once again, and this is how he comes out after resetting after the dud he put up on Friday. Huge by Jason Tatum so far in this one. 9 points by Gordon Hayward, 8 by Kemba Walker. 8 off the bench by Enes Kanter. Glad to see that he's getting some production today. He's also got 4 rebounds as well. And then as well, Celtics with 4 by Jaylen Brown, 5 by Daniel Tice. For the Trailblazers, scoring right now looks like this. 6 points by Nurkic leading the way. And then 6 off the bench by Gary Trent Jr. Celtics doing a great job stopping Lillard in this one. He's struggling. McCollum struggling. Celtics locking up that perimeter right now as Lillard and McCollum. They played 24 minutes combined. And they are only 2 for 9 shooting from the floor for only 6 points. Indeed, Tatum's on fire right now. Do I think Tatum's a top 10 player? I'm going to say yes here. At the end of the season, I think we're going to be talking about Jason Tatum being a top 10 player in the NBA. He was top 5 in scoring after the All-Star break. He was averaging just under 30 after the All-Star break. And if he keeps on doing this in the restart, if he hits 30 today and keeps on having consistency with those high 20s into 30s there for Tatum, we're going to be talking about him as a top 10 player here. And what a game so far. Hopefully this continues. Right now we're just on a break. We're going to go scoreboard update for everybody since we have a little bit of time to do so here. So all Celtics so far in this one, 47-27. The score currently in this one is we're on break. And then we also have another game going on. Actually, 2 games going on as the Nets are taking on the Wizards. That game's still going on currently. The Grizzlies are actually playing right now. So we'll update you guys for that game also. So Grizzlies taking on the Spurs, and San Antonio with a lead currently 17-15. And that one is, here's a quick scoreboard update. Alright, we are back to action here. Portland just got the inbound as they will float up a quick jumper to get it right in the key for two. So 47-29 the score. Celtics right back with the basketball. 7:40 left to go in the second quarter. Hayward moves it over now to Tatum. Tatum into the lane, passes over to Kemba. Kemba bounce pass to Hayward. Hayward now shot fake around the perimeter, goes inside, but he was stripped of the basketball, and it's a clean steal by Portland. Here goes the Blazers now right back, and the clock will stop here with 7:28 left. Ian here, pumped up for Houston-Milwaukee tonight. That should be a great game, man. Really should be a great game. So I'll be back. I've got another doubleheader today. Houston versus Milwaukee. I'll be covering 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, so feel free, guys, to stop on by for that one as well. Portland right back with the basketball. They trail by 18. Dribble drive into the lane as that is Lillard looking for the foul, not going to get one as the Celtics get the basketball right back. Tatum clears some space, takes a jumper, got it. Solid. Jason Tatum doing everything right now from the floor. 49-29 as we approach 7 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Jason Tatum with 14, 5 for 9 from the floor, and there's 7 left to go. Portland with the ball, going to take a three. That one's no good off the mark. A lot of bricks going on around the perimeter as Celtics are locking it up all the way. Lillard missed it. Rebound Hayward. Hayward got the basketball. Dribble. Bounce pass over to the left wing. Jaylen Brown has it. Stop and pop. Free throw circle. Got it. Nice touches on all these jumpers so far in this game, but the C's as they are rolling. Everybody contributing right from the roster right now. 6:30 left to go, second quarter. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe button as I cover play-by-play basketball on the channel. Portland, good ball movement there. Inside to outside, they take a right corner three, and they knock it down by McCollum there from the perimeter. 51-32, 6:15 left to go second quarter. Tatum's got 14, Kemba's got 10. Three-point shots a little bit off the mark there. No good by the Celtics. Rebound back to Portland. Blazers have it. Carmelo going to take a jumper. No good from the left elbow. Rebound goes back over to Boston. Yeah, if I had to predict that one, I'm going to go Bucks in that game over Houston. Giannis is too tough. Tatum takes the three straight away. He is super duper red hot right now. Nobody can stop him as he hits another one. 54-32 to score. 5:44 left to go. Second quarter. And the Trailblazers, they have been in trouble for a while here in this game. I think later tonight, Bucks versus Houston, that could be quite a bit of points in that game as well. If you guys enjoy what I do, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Welcome to the channel, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I cover basketball play-by-play of NBA games here, and also college basketball games as well on the channel. Tatum checks out right now. He's having a major game. 16 points by Jason Tatum. So he had a dud back on Friday against Milwaukee. 5 points, 2 for 18 shooting, but guess what? Time to hit the reset button, and he has done that today. Portland right back with the basketball, trailing by 22. They have the ball now at the top of the key. McCollum going to move it over. That ball deflected, stolen as Semi Ojeley's in the game and gets the steal for the Celtics. Here goes Jaylen Brown, dribble drive into the lane, try to float it up. That's a huge block, though, by Carmelo there, as Portland will get the basketball right back after the Melo block. McCollum moves it over into the lane, and Nurkic, ball intercepted once again, went behind him. Jaylen Brown with a steal. Pushes up, Ojeley, wide open three. No good, missed it from the corner, rebound by Portland. That would have been a dagger early on in this game, and that would have been a tough one to come back. Trailblazers just got a huge board, though. Portland with the basketball, it's going to be kicked ball by the Celtics, it looks like. That was almost a steal. Portland having trouble today as far as keeping the ball under control in this game right now, and that was the problem. 17 turnovers against Memphis on Friday, and they've got, so far in this one, 8 turnovers. The Celtics with 7 steals in this game so far. I like this matchup for the C's. Portland right back with the ball. Melo has it, dribbling on Tice. Almost lost control of it, but back it goes to McCollum. McCollum around the perimeter left baseline as he gets around Jaylen Brown and lays it up and in. 20-point lead. 4:40 left to go, second quarter. Celtics with the ball now, passes over to Tice at the top, guarded by Nurkic. Hands it off to Brown. Jaylen Brown has it with 4.5 left to go. Now he goes inside into the lane. Nice move. Oh, he almost finished there. Rolled right around the rim, and it went out. That didn't get the courteous fall of the rim there, but anyway, Jaylen Brown will go to the line. Shoot 2 free throws as he gets bumped by Nurkic with 4:28 remaining. So Brown shooting 2 at the line. First one's up here by Jaylen Brown. He's got it. 55-34 to score. Welcome in everyone on the channel here as I cover play-by-play basketball. But yeah, really fascinating matchup in the second game today. That should be a great game between those two in Milwaukee versus Houston. Yeah, they showed the digital people on the score. Paul Pierce out in the crowd. 55-34 to score. Portland going to take a 3, and that is another miss right there. Celtics locking up the perimeter all the way in this game. Hayward with the basketball. He has it at the left wing. Passes over now to Marcus Smart at the top of the key. Smart with the ball. Tice sets the pick, but he moves it out to Ojeleye. Wide open. Takes the 3 from the right corner. He's gutted by Semi Ojeleye. When Semi Ojeleye takes a 3 and makes it, you know this game is out of control, and it is right now. 58-34, 3:45 left to go second quarter. Portland having a lot of trouble so far in this one. Nurkic working on Tice. Tice into the lane, or Nurkic into the lane, floats it over Tice and gets it for 2. 58-36. Indeed, it's really nice to see Jason Tatum playing well in this game. It's just one game. One game doesn't determine anything. Marcus Smart with the ball as he falls out of bounds. Dribbling with it. That's a Celtics turnover. Haven't had too many of those today. Yep, indeed, one game. Can't write off somebody after one game. What you look for is consistency. A grouping of games that can really determine. And that is how Jason Tatum's been. So consistent throughout the season. Just getting better and better and better. Even when he was up in February. And of course, it was just game 1. You're playing with no fans out in Disney World. Things are going to happen like that. So Portland will get the basketball, trailing by 22. Portland going to go inside as Lillard gets it, and he's going to get the bucket inside right there. So it's still trailing down by 20. Lillard with only 4 points. Timeout taken on the floor, and the Celtics doing everything here. As far as contributing, everyone's done a great job so far in this game. Locking up Lillard and McCollum. They're only combining 8 points in 32 minutes combined in the court with these two. Shooting the ball 3 for 12 so far by those two. Yep, like Clippers, Pelicans from yesterday. That game was more of a blowout, though. Clippers led by 47 points against the Pelicans. So this game isn't that bad. It's only a 20-point game. It's not like it's getting into the 30s, 40s yet. Yep, doubleheader today. Thanks so much, Uncle Pizzo, my man. But yes, if you guys enjoy what I do here, if you're new or first timer, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're a first timer here on the channel as I cover play-by-play basketball games and behind the arc basketball on YouTube. We're going to do a little bit of a scoreboard update here as far as what's going on throughout the NBA scores. And then we'll be right back into it as there's a game with the Wizards as they're taking on the Brooklyn Nets as that game is approaching the 2-minute mark remaining there for the battle of the 8 seed in the Eastern Conference as the Brooklyn Nets look like they're going to be solidifying a playoff spot if they do win against the Wizards. It looks more like the Nets are going to have that as Washington would basically need to win like every single game to get there at this point and just pray for a miracle that Brooklyn loses games so they could pull winning that 4 games or less. This is what the scoreboard looks like as far as the updates here. So scoreboard has been loaded on here as far as games going on today. Washington taking on Brooklyn, and Brooklyn up by 7 in that one. This game all blowout. Celtics lead by 20. And then Spurs Memphis, they tipped off recently. San Antonio has a 4-point lead. Let's go C's for sure, my man. Looking good so far. Everybody doing their thing. Jason Tatum's got 17 right now as we have about 3 minutes remaining before halftime. So, Ethan, not sure who he's going to root for, but he actually roots for the Celtics to lose this one. He likes the Raptors, so yeah, that would help out the Raptors, but he wants the Grizzlies to go to the playoffs, not the Blazers. If I had to predict the playoffs before this whole restart happened, I would have took the Pelicans, and unfortunately it's not happening right now for the Pelicans because they put Zion on a minute restriction, and you're not going to be able to win games if you have one of the best players on your team that's going up for Ja with the Rookie of the Year with Zion, and you're only playing him 15 per game. It's not going to happen. They're not going to be the number 9 seed that will force a playing game if they keep that up. So it looks really likely that it's going to be Trailblazers and Grizzlies as far as that playing game as of right now, but we still got 6 games left for most of these teams, 7 for some of them. So Jason Tatum already 17 points right now, and we're not even at halftime. We're back into this one. Gordon Hayward with the basketball off the inbound. Got poked from behind, though, and stolen here by McCollum. Portland going to have it right back. They're going to take the jumper right baseline. It's off the mark. No good. Tice comes up with a big board there for the Celtics. Yeah, hopefully they won't blow it in this one. They look full control right now. Tatum, jumper. He makes it. He's got 19. He is on the gas pedal currently. 60-38, everything going the C's way here as we approach 2.5 minutes remaining. Portland right back with the basketball. They have it around the perimeter, puts it into the hands of McCollum. McCollum moves it over now to Nurkic, got a fall away from the ball. Stops the clock with 2:23. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping by, Duke Doran, here on the channel, and have a nice night, man, as he's quite a bit of hours in front of me since international. It's close to nighttime where they are over overseas. Yeah, 2019 was a great class. This year's NBA draft class coming in, it's not really that much talent coming in for this draft class. I agree with you, Ethan. I don't even know, like it's, I feel like there could be 3 players that have a chance to have a number 1 pick. James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards, or LaMelo Ball, but there's not really like a lot of players that like kind of like stand out and they're like special players. So Portland going inside, they got fouled. They're going to go to the line, shoot 2. First one's up, first one's through by the Blazers. Jason Tatum for sure, man's on fire. He's got himself 19 currently. Second shot good by the Blazers. 60-40 to score. Celtics right back with the ball. Approaching 2 minutes remaining here before halftime. Marcus Smart takes it past the half-court logo. Bounce pass over to Tatum. Tatum has it left wing, guarded by Melo. Tatum still with it. 2 minutes remaining here. 7 on the shot clock. Tatum, step back. Deep 2. It's up. Hit the front rim. No good. Tipped around. Rebounds. Goes to Lillard here, the Trailblazers. Portland has it right back. Lillard. Guarded by Hayward at the left elbow. Now dribbles left baseline on Hayward. Going to move it back out around the perimeter. Nurkic. Bounce pass here. Lillard. Left baseline. Moves it around the perimeter. Back to McCollum. Takes a 3. It's up. No good. Hit the back iron. Rebound Smart. Celtics right back with the ball. 1.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Jaylen Brown has it now for the C's in the low post. Brown tried to go around into the lane there as that was McCollum guarding him, and it looks like CJ will pick up the foul. Yeah, a couple of good prospects at the front of it, and then as you go along into the draft, it kind of, as far as like other years, like the first round seems like it's like a weaker first round in general. Jaylen Brown dribbles now left baseline, going to take the jumper. He's got it. Hey, welcome on the channel here. As the worm turns, thanks so much for finding my channel. I appreciate it, my man. If you guys enjoy what I do, smash that thumbs up button, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And I'll be back tonight, by the way, for the doubleheader, as I'll be covering Houston versus Milwaukee in the second game. Jaylen Brown got the shot. He's at the free throw line. He's got 7 currently for the C's. Yeah, I haven't seen enough of haven't seen enough of James Wiseman yet. So we've only seen him like 3 college games. Just the game I actually covered a game against when he played against Oregon back in college for Memphis, but I just haven't seen, like, nobody's seen enough of him. Like a really small sample size, but as far as what he was doing in college, because unfortunately he just prepared for the NBA. As Portland gonna take a 3. It is up and it is through right there from behind the arc. That whole situation with just Penny Hardaway was just unfortunate there while at Memphis. 55 seconds left to go before halftime. Tatum with the basketball now. He's got 7 on the shot clock. Moves it over to Brown. Brown left baseline. He's double teamed. He's going to go into the key. Puts up the jumper at the front rim. But Enes Kanter all alone right behind on the rebound and puts it home for 2 more. That has been a problem today in this game for Portland. Trying to box out Enes Kanter. And he was all alone right underneath the rim. Trailblazers going to take another 3. They miss it. But the ball goes back to them for the offensive rebound. Second 3. Trent. He has been the go-to one in the game. That's his 3rd 3-point shot, and he hits that one from the left corner. 65-46 the score. 20 seconds left to go before the half. Celtics now right back with the ball. Smart has it. 2-second differential. Shot clock and game clock currently, as the shot clock is down to 8 seconds. Smart moves it over to Tatum. We get a foul on the court. Stops the clock with 11 seconds. Yeah, since when Nurkic would shoot 3s here, the Celtics are in the bonus once again. So get the little bonus thing for you guys. Celtics are in the bonus right now, 65-46. So Tatum's going to go to the line to add some more points, looking for 20, and he's got it. Jason Tatum with 20. If I had to predict who's going to go first in the draft, I'd go James Wiseman to Golden State if I had to predict. I like the fit there. Second shot's good by Tatum right now with 21. 7 seconds left to go before the half. Trailblazers basketball, as they have it at the top. They dribble inside, and they're going to get tripped up. It's actually Portland's in the bonus as well. So shooting free throws coming up with 1.3 on the clock, as this happens to be Damian Lillard here. Nurkic is a bright spot for Portland right now in the first half. 15 points so far by Nurkic. It's just been rough as far as the perimeter in this game. Lillard and McCollum struggling as they've yet to make a 3-point shot. So first shot here at the line. That one's up and through. Ooh, how does everyone feel about UNLV coming to the Pac-12? That would be a good fit as far as like the geographic area or so. I feel like they just need to challenge themselves more as far as coming to the Pac-12 for the future, like, because they fit good in the conference for the Mountain West. They fit good now. It's gonna be a full court shot. That was well short by the Celtics, as we're gonna go to halftime. Second shot was good at the free throw line by Lillard right before that. So 67-48 the score. Yeah, Lillard's struggling right now. I think just for UNLV, I'd say probably give them quite a bit of time, because I like for them to like get more of a challenge to be like one of the top teams in the Mountain West, like be like a San Diego State or like a San Diego State or like a Nevada, how they were for basketball a few years ago. And if they keep on winning games like those two teams, then I'd say that would be a good fit in the future for the Pac-12. Fits great as far as the geographic area, but I think San Diego State right now, they look like the one that should definitely move up to the Pac-12 if they keep it up. If they keep on having consistent seasons like they did like this past season, where they were just fantastic. Like if they keep on doing that, like that would be the Mountain West team that I would think. But Interesting. Yeah, I only know for like football and basketball. I don't check into the other sports there, but interesting. So it was a rumor. Um, so that would be interesting for UNLV if they went there. But yeah, TCU used to be in the Mountain West for TCU, and then they went over to the Big 12. I think for the Pac-12 though, Gonzaga would be a really great fit for the Pac-12 because I feel like they need a challenge here instead of playing in the WCC and what they're doing, blowing out a bunch of teams in the WCC. It's been BYU and St. Mary's that's been able to keep up with them, but then they're blowing out the other teams at the bottom of the conference. San Diego, Loyola Marymount, like all the bottom part teams in the WCC, Portland's like they're just no match at all for Gonzaga. And those games, like some of those games are on ESPN too for WCC games. Some of them are good ones though. San Francisco is up there, but I feel like now's the time. They just need to take on the Pac-12. Yeah, so yeah, they don't have a football team, so that would just be the move. I just say the move should be for basketball for them. I don't know what they have for like other sports as far as how they compete and where they are as far as because they're in the WCC for other sports, but I don't know how good like the other sports are, but that would just be a basketball thing that I feel for Gonzaga that they should do. So Ethan thinks Pac-12 would rather have San Diego State or Boise State instead of UNLV. Yeah, I would go San Diego State's the hot team right now. If they keep it up. If they keep it up, they could very well change conferences in the future. Yep, indeed. They've been dominating for 20 years over here with head coach Mark Few. They just need like a challenging schedule. They play all those teams in the non-conference too. They play like Oregon, Washington in the non-conference. And it'd be much like they play against in-state. There are two in-state teams, Washington and Washington State. They get 4 games against them throughout conference play. Hey, welcome in here, Behind the Arc fan. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. Jason Tatum on fire right now as we are at halftime. Celtics doing everything so far. With Tatum, he's got 21 points. 10 points by Kemba Walker. Enes Kanter looking good as the Trailblazers are having all difficulty trying to box out on the rebounds in this game. 12 points by Enes Kanter in this one, as he has just been a mismatch. Low post puts it up and through. Welcome in Noah here. We can't see the TV because it will result in a copyright strike on YouTube, so it's only play-by-play of this game only. That's what the channel's up here for. YouTube would take it down if I showed the screen. Portland with their leading scorer Nurkic. He's got 15 right now at the half. He's 6 for 12 from the floor. Other than that, the perimeter struggling, just mightily struggling in this one. Damian Lillard's got 8 points. Only made 2 shots from the floor. Between those two, Lillard and McCollum, they are struggling right now as they are 0 for 6 combined from behind the arc. And Lillard's got 8, McCollum's got 4. They played 40 minutes combined and shooting the ball 4 for 15 from the court. Oh, wow, really early. We're Behind the Arc fan. It's 6:40 a.m. Thanks so much for the dedication for stopping by, man, out in Australia. Just woke up because he had a bad dream, but at least he has some company. No problem, man. Sorry to hear that you had a bad dream, bud. Sorry to hear that, man, but hopefully you were able to wake up and see the scoreboard and know that your bad dream has turned into a much better day to start it off right now currently. So I'm going to take down the bonus stuff from the scoreboard as well. 67-48. Yeah, this game is on ESPN3.com. They show it with an internet service provider if you have one. So just go on to ESPN3.com and they show you different camera angles. Like they have a rail cam, above the rim cam, and also this game is on ABC as well for broadcast television. So you don't even need cable to get this game. It's over-the-air antenna. Alright, we got a final score. We're going to go over that for everyone in just a moment. As I'll update what's going on here as far as the scoreboard. So Washington Wizards lost that game against Brooklyn today, so that puts Washington just to basically play meaningless games throughout the rest of the restart. I'm pretty sure that they're like out by now. They're like, I don't know how many games behind, but they got to be like around 8 games behind or so. Like they're basically out of it in the second game. Hey, welcome here, Raptor, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Glad that you're okay, bud, and glad that you recovered, dude. It's a scary world out there, dude. That's absolutely crazy. Crazy stream last night, but glad to have you back, my man, and glad that you're doing much better today. Alright, so we're going to change around a little bit of the scoreboard here as far as a scoreboard update for everybody. It looks like this as far as the scores in the NBA. As we transition right back over, so that game has gone final. Brooklyn over the Wizards, 118-110 the final. Jarrett Allen with 22 points, 15 rebounds. For sure, man. Jason Tatum showing what people were talking about him, how he wasn't good in that first game. It's only one game, though. One game doesn't tell the entire tale here. Have to put it up collectively, and that is what he's doing. Bouncing back in a huge way here by Tatum. 21 at the half that he puts up against the Blazers right now, knocking down 4 3-point shots. Hey, what is good? TJ, man, thanks so much for stopping by. If you guys enjoy what I do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, everybody, as I cover play-by-play here of basketball and Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Currently, we're just at halftime. Oh, wow, so your girlfriend's flight pushed back to 10:30. No problem, man. Glad to have you back, Raptor, and glad everything is much better today, my man. Yes, Tatum's doing really well, just phenomenal so far. 21 points in this game by Tatum. He's hit 4 3-point shots. Kemba Walker looking pretty good as well. He's got 10 points. Most of that early, though, in the first quarter. He had like 8 points, like the first 6 minutes of the first quarter. And Enes Kanter doing great as well. He's got 10 points so far for the Celtics. And as far as the Trailblazers, problems taking care of the basketball in this one early on is they've got 7 turnovers now at the half for Portland, and the Celtics coming away with quite a bit of steals as well. They've got 7 steals here in this one. Hey, welcome in, Vaughn here. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by, Vaughn. Yeah, did Trey Burke turn into Michael Jordan in that game for Dallas against Houston? What a game there for Trey Burke, just hitting threes left and right. That was crazy when they covered those two teams. But everybody making a solid contribution here. Hayward's got 9 points. Kemba with 10. Jaylen Brown with 8. Jaylen Brown struggling, though, as far as shots from the floor, but he's had a couple difficult shots today. The shocker is Kanter with 10, and that's been a problem here as far as boxing out on the boards. And the Blazers have had all problems with that today, especially the perimeter, guarding the perimeter. 11 made 3-point shots right now for the Celtics. Celtics doing great locking down the perimeter. Hey, welcome in Facebook Sports here. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. If you guys enjoy the content here on the channel, I cover play-by-play currently at halftime. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, everybody, as I cover basketball action here on the channel, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Celtics leading the rebounding total here, 24-20, but the defensive rebounds here has been huge as far as the C's. +6 in the boards defensively. Hey, Evan here. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. 5 a.m. in the morning where he is. Thanks so much for the dedication. Up and early, stopping on by here, man. Glad to have you guys in the channel. So, Portland in this game, they're struggling from the perimeter. And the whole perimeter is struggling in this one. They are struggling to lock up the Celtics shooting threes as well. The Celtics have made 11 3-point shots in this game, while the struggles have been from McCollum and Lillard so far. Damian Lillard only 8 points at halftime. CJ McCollum with 4. And both of them have played 40 minutes combined, shooting the ball 2 for 15 combined from the court, and they have yet to hit a single three on the court with either Lillard and McCollum in this one. So those are the struggles in this game so far by Dame Time and CJ McCollum. As far as the Celtics, Jason Tatum getting too hot to stop here in the court. He's got 21 at the half by Tatum, hitting down 4 3-point shots. Yep, TJ Warren with a monster game yesterday for the Pacers, dropping down 53. That was crazy. Incredible game by him. Updates here, Jarrett Allen led the way for the Brooklyn Nets. They won against the Washington Wizards, 118-110 the final. There's another game going on right now. Spurs and Grizzlies. They're actually tied up right now. So that game's tied at 41. Kings Magic. That one tips off in about an hour and 10 minutes. Hey, Bradley's back in here. Welcome back, Bradley. Yeah, we've had a lot of really good streams or so. I'm shocked that we haven't got more on this channel as far as streams. A couple of days ago, we got over 50 people on one of the streams. I think it all depends on who's streaming the game. That's the thing, because it seems like a lot of the numbers have been it seems like everybody's streaming all at once, so it's probably tougher to get people in here or so. Yep, Blazers need to come back here if they want to make that push to the playoffs or play the Grizzlies in the play-in tournament. They're around the Grizzlies right now as far as the seeding, but yeah, 3.5 games as far as the Blazers. So they are 3.5 games back from Memphis. All eyes are on that San Antonio-Memphis game. And also the Grizzlies are playing tomorrow against New Orleans. So maybe the Pelicans will have a bounce-back game. They're 0-2. Of course, nobody wants to go down 0-2. And I'll be covering that game tomorrow. Memphis versus New Orleans for that game tomorrow. I'm going to cover only one game tomorrow since I have work the next night, so I can't stay up for the late game. I'm going to cover the 6:30 one for the early game. And probably a bunch of people are going to cover that Lakers game tomorrow night anyway for the late game. Whereas, probably less people. I might get more in the channel if less people cover New Orleans versus Memphis tomorrow. Yeah, it's so odd with that person, with all the information that happened here. That was just so odd yesterday. Yes, Tatum is on fire for sure today, Evan. 21 points at the half by Tatum. He's drained 4 3-point shots in this game so far. So right now we're just on break, everybody. We're gonna get to the second half in just a moment. The Celtics perimeter is lit it up. 11 made 3-point shots in that first half, holding the Blazers to only 6 3-point shots in that first half. And Gary Trent Jr. has been one of the key factors here in this game, that he's hit down 3 out of the 6 3-point shots from behind the arc by Portland. So everybody making plays in this one for the Celtics. 7 steals as a team collectively, and everybody doing well, but Tatum's been the one who's taken over so far. The Trailblazers schedule, it looks like this as far as upcoming games. They got it tough for Portland coming up as well. They got Houston in the next game on Tuesday, Denver on Thursday, the LA Clippers. You don't want to play them, especially how they're playing without Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell. Then the 76ers, and then the Mavericks, and they close it out with the Brooklyn Nets. That is a tough schedule there for Portland to close out. Yeah, there's a lot of different timed games. Oh yeah, for you, because these games the middle of the day, that's when you're waking up, and these are the weekend games. But they have those games during the weekdays as well. As we are back to action, Celtics going right to left in the court as they're going to lob it over the top. Celtics going to go inside and puts it up and in for 2. Celtics up by 21 right now. Portland first possession, third quarter. They move the basketball into the low post. Going to put it into the hands of Melo. He puts it up and in for 2. 69-50. Yes, indeed. Tatum's showing up today for sure. I pick for the Eastern Conference Finals. I would go Celtics-Bucks for the Eastern Conference Finals. I think that could go 7 there. I think Milwaukee's just going to be too strong, though. So I go Milwaukee in the finals, and I'm still debating whether it's going to be the Clippers or the Lakers. It could be the Raptors as well, especially after last night. If the Raptors keep that up, I think they could very well have a chance to be there and go into the NBA Finals. They have a chance to knock off the Bucks. So yeah, you guys all like Toronto, Milwaukee. Yeah, I think they have a great chance. I like to see if they can sustain that, and they did throughout the season as well. If that's the matchup right there, I think the Raptors can knock off the Bucks. So it's a 19-point game, stoppage in time here, 10:53 left to go, third quarter. That was impressive yesterday by the Raptors. Celtics with the basketball. Hayward has it right wing. Bounce pass over to Tatum as he has it at the right elbow. Tatum turnaround jumper right baseline. It's up, no good. That one a little bit off. A rebound goes back to the Trailblazers. If you're new on the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button as I cover play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. McCollum bounce pass over to Nurkic into the lane, and he puts it over Tice. That is tough there. Nurkic just barrels his way in there and puts it off the glass for two. Nurkic with 17 right now. Celtics right back with the ball. Kemba, dribble drive. Try to put it up, and Kemba's going to get hit over the top by Nurkic, and that's going to lead to 2 free throws here by Kemba. So Nurkic comes up and just huge height advantage right there, and didn't go for the block. He just swatted right at his head. So free throws coming up, 2 of them by Kemba here at the line for the C's. First one's up, first one's through. Celtics now hit a 70 spot on the board. NBA tells teams to reinforce need to wear mask, penalty range from fines to removal from the bubble. Wow, per that report. So strict, but that's what you have to do. The NBA is super duper strict, but you got to do that if you want live sports nowadays. And Major League Baseball, unfortunately, hasn't, and it looks like the NFL is going to do that as well. Second shot's good by Kemba at the line. 71-52 to score. Gordon Hayward going to pick up the quick foul, though, around the perimeter. Blazers will get it right back on the basketball here off the inbound. And Miami, too, is a team to watch out for. It's open as far as this season. 3-point shot is off the mark once again for Portland. Hayward with the basketball. Jumper. He's going to take it at the left elbow. No good. Ball tipped around. Rebound by McCollum here of Portland. Blazers have it right back. McCollum swings it over to the left wing. Nurkic going to lob it over the top. That ball taken. It was almost intercepted, but Zach Collins able to corral it, and he's going to put it up into the hoop for 2. 71-54. If you guys enjoy what I do here, don't forget, smash that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. If you'd like to come back for future basketball games, feel free to turn on the notification bell. Tice, bounce pass over around the perimeter, and the ball almost got turned over as they didn't have it at anybody. Tatum going to pick it up. He's going to take a 3, and he's got it. Jason Tatum money right there from behind the arc. 74-54 to score, 9:10 left to go in the third. Hey, welcome in here, Sports Whiz Man. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. I appreciate it. Portland went inside there in a dribble drive, and looks like we're going to have a foul here on the court. Yeah, Kemba had a great start in this game. He's got 12 right now for Kemba. Most of his points, though, were in the early stages of that first quarter. Welcome to the channel, though, Sports Wiz. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by, finding my channel. So Portland was fouled. Going to the line, shooting 2 here for Lillard. First shot's up and good. Oof, that would be a tough one for the Bucks. Anything that happens to Giannis in the playoffs, that would be it for Milwaukee, because he is the Bucks. Shot number 2 by Lillard. It's through at the free throw line. Lillard's got 10 today. This has been a struggle of a game as he's yet to hit a 3-point shot. Celtics with the basketball. Kemba going to move it back out to Brown, and that is a mental lapse right there as Kemba just a little bit wide of Jaylen Brown as the ball goes out of bounds and stops the clock with 8:52. If he had hit Brown right square with that pass, Jaylen Brown would have taken an open 3 and probably has sinked it down. Instead, it led to a turnover. So Portland right back with the basketball. Collins pass over to Nurkic now in the low post working on Tyson. That is the matchup you want to watch out for. Nurkic puts it up and in off the glass for 2 more. Other the problems around the perimeter today for Portland. Nurkic inside is having a monster game. Kemba bounce pass over to Tice. Tice hands it off to Hayward. At the top of the key. Now he dribbles inside. He's going to float it up. He's got 2 more. Portland's defense gave up on that right there. As Hayward just managed his way to weave in between defenders into the lane and float one up for 2. Hayward's got 11. Trailblazers with the basketball. Around the perimeter, here they go with it. Melo going to take a 3, no good. Hayward going to push it up the court, nobody back. Here they go. Jaylen Brown slams it down with the right hand. Nobody behind on defense, and Hayward pushes it up the court to Jaylen Brown. And conditioning. The Celtics are ready for this one, and that's why they're up by 20 right now. Pushing the pace constantly against the Trailblazers, and they've had trouble so far in this one. Trying to come into the game. Portland goes inside. They're going to lay it up off the glass for 2. That's a hard bucket right there by Portland over the hand of Daniel Tice. As that was McCollum who got it to fall. Yeah, Kemba hasn't shot a bunch today. That's why. Perfect from the floor indeed, Sports Wiz. He's made 2 3-point shots out of the gate early. It was Kemba in this one. They're saving him for the playoffs, I feel like. That's what they're doing. Celtics up by 18 right now as we're going to go into break. They're saving Kemba for the playoffs, though, as they haven't been able to, pour on the minutes with him. But once we get into the playoffs, I feel like that's where we're going to be seeing Kemba a whole lot more. So Jason Tatum, total takeover in this one. He's got 26 points in this game today. Yeah, so many people come back here, so I'm so glad that you guys are all back here, which has been awesome. Got a lot of blue wrenches here. That's when we know we've got a solid squad here behind me on the channel. But welcome in, Sports Wiz. Thanks so much, man, for finding my channel. I appreciate it. If you guys are a first-timer here on the channel, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell if you like to be notified for future streams as well. I'll be back live after this one. I'll be covering the Bucks versus Rockets later tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, so feel free to stop on by for that. Indeed, Bradley, Mod Squad for sure always shows up. So right now we're just on a little bit of a break here on a timeout. I'm going to put the timeout there. So Atlanta Hawks, behind the arc fan, thinking Atlanta Hawks going to make the playoffs next year. So they're going to, yeah, they got Capella now, and they're going to draft Anthony Edwards and make the playoffs. That's a young team on the rise for Atlanta. Phoenix Suns as well is a young team that's going to get better and better throughout the years. Oh, man, sorry to hear that, Sports Wiz. So Kemba just, for Sports Wiz here, he's hoping Kemba can have a huge remainder of the game right now, as we have 7:43 left to go in the third. Right now on the timeout. I'm going to update a scoreboard for everybody, what's going on as far as the games currently with the scoreboard update. And then I'll bring that up. Alright, San Antonio taking on Memphis. San Antonio actually has the edge right now in that game. So they got under 2 minutes left to go. Okay, so this is a scoreboard update for everybody as far as what games are going on right now in the NBA, and it looks like this. Alright, we are getting right back into this one. Boston by 18, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, hopefully next season for the Hawks, they'll be able to share the ball some more and not have Trey just jack up a bunch of shots per game. As the Celtics back with the basketball, going to move it around the perimeter. They take a 3 and they're going to knock down another one. 81-60 to score. 3 balls raining here by the C's today in this one. Up by 21. Trailblazers have it. court, and Hayward on fire with that shot. 7 minutes as we approach that mark left to go in the third quarter. Nurkic inside, puts it over Tice. He's been a bright spot for Portland today in a low post by Nurkic. Under 7 left to go third quarter. Smart now with the basketball. Dribbles past half court, bounce pass over to Tice around the perimeter. Tice with it, hands it off to Tatum. Tatum flings it back over to Hayward. Hayward left baseline dribble. Hayward spin move into the lane, puts it into the hands of Brown. Jaylen Brown, no good though, a little short. And gets a rebound over to Portland. Portland now with the basketball. Lob over the top for Collins to the right baseline, guarded by Hayward. Collins back in his way, turn around over Hayward. He banks it home off the glass for 2. So Ethan here hoping for the Grizzlies comeback in that game. I'll keep you guys updated. They're taking on San Antonio right now, and the Spurs are up by 5 with about 1:48 left to go before halftime in that one. Tice, right baseline, gets fed the basketball and puts it up for 2 right there. That is big by Daniel Tice, absorbing contact. There was no foul, though, so we have 6 minutes left to go. So behind the arc fan, not going to be able to make it to the Bucks Rockets. No problem, man. He's got skull. He's out in Australia. So Australia has way low, much lower cases here. New Zealand's the safest country, it looks like right now in the world. As Portland takes the 3 and they make it. So he's out in Australia. So they opened quite a while ago. Like Europe opened a while ago as well. Smart puts it out around the perimeter. That's a 3 taken, and the Celtics are going to knock it down right there. Jaylen Brown, as he got contacted and fouled as well, and Brown will go and shoot 1 at the free throw line as he was knocked down shooting the right corner 3. Yeah, for sure, Vaughn. MLB is a mess currently with all the positive cases. There's been I think over 20% of the games have been postponed or canceled basically so far for Major League Baseball. It's like these sports got to play in a bubble if they want to keep on going, and the NFL is going to be a mess as well. Jaylen Brown at the line. He's got 11 as he makes the free throw. 87-67, Celtics by 20 as we approach the 5:25 mark left to go third quarter. Portland has the ball now, moves it around the perimeter. They will dribble into the lane, right hand. They will go in for the layup. McCollum got it blocked though by Boston in the low post. Celtics with the ball. Brown has it. Kemba was not on the court right now. They have Grant Williams on the court for the Celtics. It was Smart, Tice, Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams out there. As the Celtics just turned it over, so Portland's going to get it right back. 20-point game. As the Trailblazers will get back to basketball. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Portland going inside, try to float it up. There was a lot of contact. The ball got deflected out of bounds. And Portland will get it right back. Jason Tatum's on the bench as well, also. Raptor thinking the MLB will not be here by next weekend. Yeah, if more players from multiple teams test positive, Nurkic gets the ball inside and he's going to get the shot to fall, but he falls down hard, and that's not good to see. Dealing with injuries in the past, and that is not good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he's able to get back up on his feet. That's a positive sign there. That was a hard foul. Oof, Grant Williams with the shoulder right around that groin area there of Jusuf Nurkic as he put up the shot, and it was good. Never want to see that. Glad to see him get up. Glad to see him get up. He hadn't played since he played against Brooklyn for Nurkic, and that was all the way back in March of 2019. Suffered a broken leg, and he's back here for the restart, hits the free throw. So Nurkic is okay. So he is okay. He was able to get back up on his feet, and he hit the free throw. Grant Williams was guarding him and followed him. It was kind of like a shoulder to the groin area as he landed down hard on the court, but he was able to get back up on his feet and make the free throw. Celtics took the jumper. It's no good. Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has it. It's been the lone bright spot basically today. Guarded by Williams here. Inside, Nurkic going to float it up, and he's going to get fouled again. So finding his way to the line, second time here in the last minute for Nurkic as he'll shoot 2 with 4:32. Yes, San Antonio right now. Let's see here. They're up by 6. So they've been pretty well so far for the Spurs in this restarts. But for sure, they need young players in the roster, and that would be a good get for sure behind the arc fan. If they can get Okongwu, he's like a really explosive center from USC, so that would be a pretty good get there. Hey, thanks so much, Raptor, for stopping by. Glad that you're feeling much better today, man. But yes, I'll see you tomorrow, man. So I plan on being back tomorrow for the early game, Pelicans versus Grizzlies. Nurkic shooting 2 at the line for the Blazers. First one's up and through. Second shot here for Nurkic of Portland. It is good as well. Hey, welcome to the channel, Dax Design. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. This game, if you look up ESPN3.com, it should be on that as well if you have an internet service provider. It's also on ABC on broadcast TV. Celtics, bad shot. Took an air ball. Portland going to take a 3. That one too strong, though. Good offensive rebound. Collins put it back to Nurkic. He gets fouled, and Marcus Smart coming down underneath Nurkic right there, and it should be 2 at the line by Nurkic here. 4:09 left to go in the third quarter. Nurkic finding his way multiple times today in this game going to the line. He's a perfect 5 for 5. He's got 26 points. We've been talking about Tatum in this game. Tatum's got 26. Nurkic in this game coming back from injury, and he's been a major factor. He's been a major factor in this game. So Sports was going for Luka, Harden, Giannis, Parker, and Kleber and Tucker to go off in their games today. So quite a bit of Rockets he's got. And also Mavericks he's got on his fantasy team. I think there's going to be a lot of points tonight. You have a really good chance for Giannis and Harden and Tucker to all go off tonight in that game. I think it's going to be a good amount of points in that Rockets-Bucks game. I'll be streaming that one later tonight here as part of this doubleheader today, everybody. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Actually, they rolled it a foul by Portland's before that, but Celtics just got an offensive foul. Portland right back with a basketball, going to move it around the perimeters. They take a 3 and they knock it down. This one's getting close here. When Grant Williams has entered in the game, Celtics have struggled quite as far as late. Portland's been able to get a couple of big shots there. Williams, though, gets the bounce pass inside, and that's a good one. Kemba Walker with the assist. As Kemba's into the game, Grant Williams with a bucket. 89-75 to score, 3:20 left to go third quarter. Portland, floater into the key, they got it. McCollum now trying to find a little bit of a rhythm as he is getting going the past couple of minutes. 3:15 left to go in the third. Marcus Smart with the basketball. As Cantor sets the pick, Smart open, takes the 3. It's up, it's no good. Off the rim, and it gets rebounded here by the Blazers. McCollum takes it past the half-court logo. McCollum dribbles towards his left, guarded by Grant Williams. McCollum here with the ball, floats it up. No good, rattles around. Oh, big rebound there, low post by Portland. But it's going to be a push-off. The refs are going to whistle that and say that it's a push-off from behind by Zach Collins. So Blazers commit the foul. And we got 2:52 remaining. Yeah, so Kemba was credited with an assist a couple plays ago. So Kemba got an assist. He's got 2 assists right now by Kemba. So currently we're on a break. 89-77 to score. 2:51 left to go in the third quarter. Kemba Walker got an assist to Grant Williams a couple plays ago. Hey, Diego, welcome in, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. So right now we're just on break. We're going to get back after this break, everybody. Back into action here. As I cover play-by-play basketball. If you guys enjoy the content, feel free to be a part of the sports play-by-play community here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I cover NBA games. Also cover college basketball games. I covered a basketball tournament 2 weeks ago. That was a blast. And glad to finally cover a good amount of games here to restart for everyone. So Celtics, in the second half here, though, they've only made 3 3-point shots. Portland has made 2 in the second half so far in this one. Nurkic has kept Portland alive. in this game. He's got 26.7 rebounds, 10 for 15 from the floor. Diego's got Portland in the comeback today. Wow. Celtics have had the rhythm throughout, but they're up by double digits. And this one with 20 plus throughout most of this game. Their largest lead was 24. And Portland has cut it now to 12. So this is going to get quite interesting as we keep on going around on this game throughout. Jason Tatum with 26. He was on the bench, though, for most of this third quarter. He's been on the bench. Gordon Hayward's got 14. 14 by Jaylen Brown. Kemba Walker's got 12 so far. And Enes Kanter with 10. Alright, so right now we're on a break. We're going to update a couple scores in the NBA. And I'll give you guys the updates of those in just a moment. Awesome, man. That's great, dude. So you've already got your recap title is got with Nurkic doing good. That's great, man. Alright, just changing a couple scores here. What we got, and then that's as far as the scoreboard's going on, as it looks like this. Just going to pop this up here. So Washington versus Brooklyn. Brooklyn won by 8 today with Jarrett Allen getting a double-double. Same as Thomas Bryant. But Jarrett Allen, 22 points, 15 rebounds. Celtics up by 12 currently in the game. I'm streaming 89-77. And then the Blazers up by 5 right now, 59-54. So we're going to get right back into it. Actually, that game just went to halftime with Spurs versus Grizzlies. So that game is at halftime there. So San Antonio leads by 5. Yes, I agree behind the arc fan. Brad Wanamaker was pretty good in the season opener, or the restart opener, on Friday against Milwaukee. But I feel like they need more, like an explosive point guard is what the Celtics need. That can be consistent there as far as dropping down a good amount of points as a backup point guard. Marcus Smart, he went to the free throw line and he hit the free throw. So Celtics up by 13 right now. Portland dribbled with the basketball as they had it left baseline. It looks like a Celtics foul. Celtics pick up a foul. Both teams are in the bonuses. That's what Smart shot for. He's in the bonus. So Damian Lillard will go to the line as that was a reach-in foul by Kanter. Lillard will shoot 2 here in the bonus for Portland. First one's good. Another Patriots player opted out today. Yeah, Matt Lacoste opted out. So they just keep on racking up the players opting out. But it's going to be so tough to get an NFL season for this year. Yeah, the Purdue point guard ain't going to be the backup point guard for the Celtics. No. Not too high in Purdue this season for college basketball. They lost Matt Harms and Nogel Eastern this offseason. Marcus Smart had the ball, dribbled around the perimeter, and we're going to have another foul picked up here by Portland. So that will lead to more free throws since Boston's in the bonus right now. 90-79 to score. So Sportswiz hoping that the Trailblazers make a comeback in here. If they go into overtime, that means more minutes for Kemba, which possibly can mean more minutes for him to go off. Marcus Smart's at the line right now. First one's up and through by Smart. Smart led the Celtics in the first game against Milwaukee on Friday in scoring. He had 23. Second shot, it's up and through. 92-79, Celtics by 13. Smart's only got 3 points in this one so far. Portland now with the basketball. As they go burst the speed inside as Lillard's going to leave it out for Melo. Melo takes a 3, no good. Hit the front rim and Kanter grabs the rebound. Celtics right back with the ball. Past the half-court logo. Kemba has it. Kemba dribbling behind the defense. Oh, no good, though, by Kemba. Just too strong off the backboard. Missed it. Gets rebound by Portland. Gonna take a 3. Blazers hit it. Man, they are cutting this one right now. 92-82. If you're Brad Stevens, I think you got to take a timeout. And you need to lock up Gary Trent Jr. around the perimeter. Kemba, bounce pass to the low post. The ball gets poked out of bounds, and Portland touched it by Zach Collins out of bounds. So Celtics will get it back with 1:37. Hey, welcome in, Packers Nation. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Yes, Blazers slowly creeping into this one. Celtics were up by 24 at one point. They were up through like 20 to 22 throughout most of it, but Portland now has cut it to 10. This is the closest they have been since like the start of this game. Celtics with the ball now, right baseline. Marcus Smart has it. Marcus Smart dribbles back, going to take a three. It's off the mark, no good. And the ball deflected out of bounds. Refs are going to say it's out of bounds by Tatum here. He knocked it out of bounds, so Portland will get it back. Minute 25 left to go, third quarter. Portland will get the inbound coming up. If you guys are new to the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, everybody, as I cover play-by-play here, basketball on the channel. Turn on the notification bell if you'd like to be notified for future live streams that I do. And I'll be back later tonight. I'll be doing Rockets versus Bucks and what should be a good game to wrap up tonight. Celtics by 10, but Blazers got the basketball now. As they're going to go dribble drive inside. Lillard missed it too high off the glass, and here they go Celtics with the ball. Smart going to take it up the court. Bounce pass, left baseline dribble. Ojale lost control of it as it goes out of bounds. Oh, come on, Semi Ojale. Basketball first. Ball first before running there. As you cut to the left baseline, and he could not control it. Got to control the ball, Semi Ojale. 1 minute left to go, third quarter. Portland now with the ball. So you got 13 on the shot clock. Lillard has it at the left wing. Deep three. It is up. Oh, man. He hit it. Damian Lillard hits it with a contact as he gets fouled, and Portland is right in this game as they cut it to single digits. It's a 7-point game. They have a chance to make it 6. Marcus Smart picks up the foul, looking around at the ref right there about that one. Lillard just floats it up from way outside. He has a chance to cut it to 6. He does. Oof. This is the problem with the Celtics closing out games. They were up by like 30 back in March against Brooklyn, and Karis LeVert took over in the fourth quarter in OT and dropped 51 in that game, and he had 37 in the fourth quarter in OT. If Lillard and McCollum gets hot here late in this game, it's going to be tougher and tougher for the C's to come out. Tatum tried to take the jumper, was blocked, but the ball's on the ground. Portland tries to get it, and they slide out of bounds with 30 seconds remaining. I think Lillard dove after that and got it. Looking for the call at the ref. Once we get the call, I'm gonna update you guys. Yeah, that Lillard and Smart, refs are gonna say I think it's out of bounds by Smart. Crazy comeback right now that Portland's right in. Wow. Diego is telling me about that. So Diego thinks MLB should shut down. It doesn't look well as far as the season. Actually, the refs are going to flip it here. It's going to be Celtics basketball. So it was out of bounds by Lillard. Kemba with the basketball. Dribbles into the lane. Left hand. There he goes. Lays it up. Kemba for 2. Finally, a Kemba Walker bucket. 94-86. Celtics by 8. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. If you guys enjoy my stream, hit the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe button. Portland with the basketball. 1 second differential, shot clock and game clock. Smart guarding Lillard right now. Lillard has it at the left wing perimeter. 5 seconds remaining. Bounce pass over to the top. Trent, deep three. No good off the mark. Tipped around, and it gets rebounded by Portland, but no time left on the clock. As we end the third quarter in this one, it's going to be a great fourth quarter between these two teams. Celtics have a 24-point lead. It is down to 8 currently. Kemba Walker with a little bit of help to bring it to an 8-point game after it was 6 just moments ago as Kemba laid it up and in. So, yep, Kemba scored. So, Kemba scored a bucket right before the quarter ended, and Kemba right now, he's got 14. So, right now we're on the break. Tatum with 26, Hayward with 14, wait, one sec, Kemba was the one who scored, yeah. Yep, Kemba with 14, there he goes, ESPN had it at 14, then they took it away. I was like, what? Yeah, so Tatum with 26, Kemba with 14, Hayward with 14, Jaylen Brown with 14 as well. And for sure, Packers Nation, this is anyone's game now. 12 minutes of basketball, which could be pushed into extra time as well if they go into OT. Nurkic with 26 and 19 for Lillard as he is getting going. And he was struggling early on. Celtics locked up the perimeter, and now Marcus Smart has been picking up a lot of fouls in this one. He's got 3 so far for Smart. Hayward's got 4 fouls. Smart a couple bad fouls as he fouled Lillard, hit the 3-point shot, and he completed a 4-point play, and that's where it really cut the deficit there at the end of the third. Yeah, Rob Manfred, it's unfortunate that they don't have a bubble plan, Vaughn, as far as the MLB, and the NFL is going to have a lot of problems itself. I just can't picture the MLB and NFL finishing up their seasons this year. Celtics got to get it together for sure, Vegas Vix. They were up by 24. Now it's an 8-point game. No problem, Sports Wiz. I appreciate it, man, for stopping by on my channel, and thanks so much for being a part here of the sports community, my man. Yep, I could tell from Packers Nation, Wisconsin, so he's a Bucks fan. He wants the Celtics to win, but they can never finish games. So true, bud. Back in March, they had it against Brooklyn. They were up by like 30 points or something like that. Blew the entire fourth quarter as Karis LeVert went off in that game for 51. He had 37 in the fourth quarter and OT combined. And Damian Lillard, he's got 11 points in the third quarter. Got to watch out for Dame time in quarter number 4. If you talk about one of the best players in the NBA in the clutch here, you're talking about Dame time of the Portland Trail Blazers. So right now we're just on break, everybody. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified for future streams here. I cover basketball games play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So thank you so much for being a part of the sports play-by-play community here on the channel. So I'm just going to change around the scoreboard, what's going on throughout the NBA, and we'll be back in a couple moments. He is absolute clutch as far as Dame time and what he can do during the moment. And that is the one to watch out for, the X factor in the fourth quarter. So this is what the scoreboard looks like as far as games going on throughout the NBA right now. So that was a little bit of a scoreboard update. That game with San Antonio against Memphis is at halftime, and the Spurs are leaders in that one. They're up by 5. Here we go. Fourth quarter, everybody. Portland going left to right in the court. Celtics going right to left as the Blazers will have first possession. Going to take a 3 from way out, and they knock it down. This is anybody's game currently. 11:40 left to go. Fourth quarter, Celtics first possession. Boston has it into the hands of Smart. Smart dribbles now at the free throw circle. Floats it up. That one off the back iron. Tice tried to grab the rebound, but couldn't. Rebound by Portland. Blazers doing much better controlling the boards here in the second half. Bounce pass inside. It's a bad pass by Lillard, though. Stolen away by Smart. Passes up the court to Tatum. Lays it up and in for 2. Celtics with a lead. They're up by 7. 96-89. 11:15 left to go. Fourth quarter. We're in the fourth quarter, so the bonuses once again reset. Portland, deep 3, and they are splashing everything. Splash City, Lillard hits it. This is getting closer by the moment here as far as the possessions. Damian Lillard, back-to-back 3-point shots to open up quarter number 4. He goes from 19 to 25. 6 points in the fourth quarter in 1 minute. Celtics missed the 3, rebound Portland. Lillard with the basketball. Lillard takes it past the half-court logo. He has it, top of the key, takes another 3. It's off the mark this time, tipped out of bounds. And his last touched out of bounds by the Celtics, I believe, by Marcus Smart. So Portland will get the ball back here in the inbound in a 4-point game. Great game between these two teams. We were all talking about earlier on that this game was a blowout, that it was looking like the Pelicans-Clippers from yesterday. No, because Celtics having trouble this season closing out games, and it's now down to 4. That's a 3. Taken, it's up. McCollum hits it, and it's a 1-point game. Oh, man. This is crazy. Triple is happening, and a timeout taken by Brad Stevens. You got to take a timeout there. Lock up the perimeter. That is an issue. Oh, man. They gotta find what they were doing in this first half. Tatum just got lost around the screen right there. McCollum was able to find some separation, take the jumper over Tatum, and knock it down. Yeah, keep on smashing the thumbs up, everybody. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Right now on the timeout, taken by Brad Stevens in a 1-point ball game. Can you believe it? Celtics were up by 24 at one point. And going into halftime, Damian Lillard was struggling. I think he was like 2 for 8 from the floor. And he only had 8 points at halftime. He's got 25. He had 6 points in the fourth quarter in a minute. Like, Dame time taking over the game. McCollum starting to get hot as well. Hit his first three-point shot. And both of these players here, they started out 0 for 6 from three-point range. And now, ever since in this game, from three-point, from behind the arc ever since, they are knocking down a bunch of shots here. Lillard's 4 for 9 and McCollum's 1 for 5. Hey, welcome to the channel, Daniel. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. I appreciate it for being back here, finding my channel. I cover play-by-play basketball games here, NBA games on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I also cover college basketball games, but hopefully Gang Green closes it out in this game tonight because they're taking on the Heat on Tuesday in their next game. That's going to be a tough matchup as well. And then Wednesday against Brooklyn, and Brooklyn got the W today against Washington there. So just get Melo the ball and then get out of the way. Melo hasn't really shined in this game today. It was a lot of struggles from the perimeter. Nurkic just had a monster game in this one with 26. But it was a struggle early on in the first half by Lillard and McCollum, and now they're going off in this game. And it's been a different type of game because the ball control has been much better here in the second half for the Trailblazers. They were turning over the ball early on in this one, and now they've settled down with the basketball, and that has been huge as far as Portland. So a tale of two halves. Celtics were knocking down everything in the first half, and now Portland in the second half is knocking down a bunch of stuff. And the momentum right now with Portland is Brad Stevens is trying to get the Celtics right back together on this timeout and get things correct here as he's trying to get the correct lineup out there. I think he took a timeout because Portland has been on quite a momentum run here behind the arc fan. They kept on splashing down threes to start off the fourth quarter, and he needs to get a whole new lineup on the court. Diego hopes that DeMarcus Cousins is still the same when he comes back next year. Hopefully, man. Hopefully Boogie Cousins will keep on having some big seasons in the future. Nurkic versus Tice. That has been a big battle today in this one, and Tice has just struggled trying to guard Nurkic in this game. Just too good in the low post for Nurkic in this one as far as this game. Oh, sorry to hear that, Alex. Breaking news, his power went out. But thanks so much, Alex, from the DMV Sportsnet, as he is back in here. He comes back in a good time in this game, as that is a big oof. But we are back into action. 10:15 left to go, fourth quarter. Brad Wanamaker into the game for the first time for the C's. He had 14 from the bench. Pass over to Tice. Tice with a left elbow jumper takes it, makes it. So Wanamaker able to create separation where he was able to find Tice, who hit down the open J. 3-point game. Portland has a chance to tie it up with a triple. Trent hands it off now to Collins around the perimeter. Hands it off now to Lillard. Takes a deep three. He's got it with a hand in his face. That is elite level basketball at its finest. We're tied up at 98. Crazy. Nothing you can do about that. That's just too good. That is one of the best NBA players right now in the NBA in the clutch for sure. That is a big F in the chat for the power outage as for sure as well. Celtics had the ball. We have a foul in the low post with 9:36 left to go. Just too good by Dame. Just moving to his right. Squares up for it over Tice. That is just elite level basketball right there by Dame time. That is why he's an NBA All-Star. Celtics have it right back. Smart with the ball at the deep two. And he's going to move it over now to Tatum. Tatum right baseline. Floats it back over to Smart. Bobbled, and that is just miscommunication. Smart and Tice had it, and one of them at least go for it. Instead, they're going to take another three. Portland off the steal. They're making everything. Trailblazers with 101 on the board as they have the lead. This is unfortunate. Really unfortunate. You don't want to go 0-2 in a restart, and the Celtics right now are trailing by 3. 9 minutes remaining. Oof. Brown open. Takes the three. He makes it. This game's tied up. We got ourselves a ball game for sure, everybody. Smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get me to 30-plus likes here as I cover basketball play-by-play. Huge three there by Jaylen Brown. 8:45 left to go. Solid game here. Dame for sure on the dollar in this one. Hitting triples left and right. Portland has it. Dame has it. Guarded on the double team. Bounce pass now. So that's a floater in the lane. The White side is going to take it, and he's going to make it as the Celtics tried to go for the charge but couldn't get the call. 103-101, Portland leading by 2 right now. Celtics right back with the basketball. Yes, Diego predicted and major comeback here. They were down by 24. They're up now by 2. Hey, Cap fan, welcome in there. Celtics inside. Tatum couldn't finish. He thought he was fouled from behind. Slow to get up, but he's able to get up though. Portland with the basketball off the block. Going inside on the move there. Collins traveled with it. Turnover Portland as Zach Collins looking at the official, yelling at him right now as he was open too. That would have been another bucket as Zach Collins traveled with the basketball. Stops the clock, timeout. 8:05 left to go, everybody. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left remaining here. If you're a first timer on my stream, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that big red subscribe button as well down below, and feel free to hit the notification bell for future games as well, as I'll be covering Bucks versus Rockets later tonight. Celtics now back with the basketball after the timeout. Hayward going to float it up. It's no good. And tipped around on the boards. Rebound here by the Blazers. Whiteside got the rebounds. Lillard has it. Dribbles in the key, working on Tice. Going to move it over. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touched out of bounds by the Celtics, and Portland will get the basketball right back. So the Celtics in this game, they were up largest lead by 24. They were up by 24 points at one time in this game. It's 103-101. 7:36 left to go. Inbounds underneath their hoop for Portland. Portland with the basketball. Welcome to the channel, James15. Thanks so much for stopping by. Jumper taken. They make it. Portland just, everything's falling down right now for the floor. Hey, welcome in. Daniel here. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. So, yeah, usually he puts out Portland, blows the 17, 18-point lead. Celtics have had all problems this season closing out games. Cantor, a jumper. No. Stood still in the front rim. Come on, Cantor, man. Missed the jumper. He was open at the free throw circle. Rebound goes to Portland. This is the largest Portland lead from way out. No good. That was close. Tatum going to get the rebound over to Brown right there. Jams it down at the left baseline, as Portland's defense wasn't back. This is a solid game here, folks. 7:02 left to go, fourth quarter. Keep on smashing the thumbs up. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, everybody, as we have a timeout taken on the court. Let's get me to 30-plus likes before I sign off on the stream right now. Man, that could have gone either way. If Portland had made that massive three from like 28 feet outside, they would have taken this lead right now. The score would have been 108-101. Instead, it was halfway down the net, rattled right out. It was rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum got the ball, bounced past it, pushed it up the court to Jaylen Brown, who slammed it down with the right hand. And that's the difference right there between 7 points and 2 points right now in this game. That was close. Dame time going off for sure. Struggled in this game. He had 8 points at halftime to start off, but man, late third quarter into the fourth quarter, he is just lighting it up for sure from the floor. 30 points, 11 assists in this game by Dame time. 5 made three-point shots in this one. And Nurkic with 26, 14 by McCollum for the Celtics in this game. It was Jason Tatum who is red hot. He's got 28 currently. And then we got 19 by Jaylen Brown, 14 by Kemba Walker, 14 by Hayward, and 11 by Cantor. Cantor missed an open jumper. That should have gone down, and that would have tied up this game right now at 105. Yeah, Celtics are already in the playoffs, Cat fans. So Celtics are already a playoff lock. So there's only one team that's going to miss the playoffs, Cat fan. And it's going to be the Washington Wizards. Washington lost to Brooklyn today, and they're basically out of it. So right now, currently on break, everybody, as we'll be back after this timeout. I'm going to update scoreboard. What's going on throughout the NBA in this timeout right now. We have 7:02 left to go, fourth quarter. Don't forget to keep on smashing that thumbs up button. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell for future streams as well, as I cover basketball games here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And welcome in everybody to the sports play-by-play community. What a game. What a comeback. We'll update with Memphis versus San Antonio currently, as right now we're just on this timeout, as that game is a 7-point lead by the Spurs against the Memphis Grizzlies. The scoreboard for the NBA, as I'm going to get this up for everybody as we take a look at that right now. It looks like this. Alright, so we are getting back in a couple moments, everyone. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Yep, Pelicans just got destroyed yesterday. They trailed by 47 points at one time against the Clippers. Somebody had posted in the chat when the Celtics were up by 24 that this game was looking like that. I told them, don't say that yet because you honestly don't know. Because Celtics just had trouble sealing the deal late in games. We saw that back in March against Brooklyn. Brooklyn was down by 30. Nets came back and won it with Karis LeVert going off for 51 in that one. 37 in the fourth quarter and OT combined. And here they are once again, trailing by 3 when they were up by 24 at one point. Damian Lillard, first half, 8 points. He's got 22 in the second half. He hit back-to-back three-point shots in the first minute of the fourth quarter. We're back to action here. Blazers with the basketball as they're going to take another three. It hits the front rim, no good. Rebound by the Celtics. Smash the thumbs up. Keep on hitting those. Hit the subscribe button as well and turn on the notification bell. Also, Tatum with the basketball. Right baseline. Dribble into the lane. Oh, that's hard right there. Puts it up and then off the glass. That is elite level play by Jason Tatum as he scores with the contact as well. And he'll go to the free throw line, shoot one. Totally fooled Zach Collins right there as he dribbled, took one step inside, back outside, and then burst the speed right baseline past Zach Collins to lay it up and in off the glass. Tatum at the line makes it. Celtics by 1 right now, 106-105. 6:30 left to go fourth quarter. Tatum now with 31. Told you in the pregame that he dropped 30 plus. He has done so. Bounce back game for Tatum. He has done it carrying the Celtics today. Blazers take a deep jumper. It's up and good. We are trading jumpers right now as that one's going to be a 3. Wasn't sure about that. It looked like his foot might have been on the line, but Trent credited with a 3. Blazers by 2. Gary Trent having a solid game. 18 points today, making 6 triples in this one. Brown with the basketball for the Celtics. Brown moves it back to the top here to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Lillard. At the free throw circle, jumper. Tatum, it's up. No good back iron. Big rebound by Cantor. Underneath, going to move it back around the perimeter. Brown has it. Takes a 3 straight away. It's up. Splash. Jaylen Brown knocks it down. Celtics by 1 here with 5:45 left to go. And a back and forth. Here we go. Jaylen Brown with 22. Portland now with the ball as they bounce past the low post Whiteside. And we're going to have a foul call on Jaylen Brown. Blocking foul on Whiteside. So Portland going to go to the line, shoot 2. Hey, thanks so much for the update, Goody. So top 5 in New Hampshire currently. Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, Matt DiBenedetto, and Martin Truex Jr. moving up to the 5th position. Thanks so much for the update, man. Yup, if Warriors are Curry and Clay healthy throughout the season, definitely they made the bubble for sure. Cat fan going to put out Celtics going to win barely. That's what will happen. This game looking like a close game for sure. Whiteside. First free throw, missed it. Second free throw coming up here by Whiteside in just a moment. We got 5:36 left to go. If you guys are new, keep on smashing that thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know in the chat if you're new who you're rooting for in this game. If you're going for the Blazers, going for the Celtics. Your second shot coming up. Portland gets it with Whiteside. We're tied up at 109. Celtics basketball off the inbound. 5.5 remaining. They take it past half court. Marcus Smart has it. Dribbles at the top of the key, guarded by Trent Jr. Moves it over now to Hayward. Hayward dribbles back around the perimeter. Gordon Hayward at the left wing, guarded by Whiteside. Hayward fools Whiteside into the lane, lost control of it, but it's going to be a reach and fall here by Gary Trent Jr. Looking at the official, didn't think that he got called with a reach and what Trent's arguing right now. So the foul picked up by Trent for Portland. Celtics will get the inbounds. Who do I think will win the race? That'd be awesome if Matty D could win the race, but looking good. He's in 4th right now. I'm probably going to go Denny Hamlin if I had to predict. He's just been so strong this year in NASCAR. He's more wins than anyone, so I would predict him. All right now we're just going to go on a timeout. They said that Trent reached in on Hayward. Trent thought that it was a clean steal there. Yes, he actually does with the bun right there at the back of his head. Looks like Patty Mills with that hair. As we're going to go to another break, we are tied up, everybody, at 109. Do not change the dial, everyone. Make sure to share this stream with multiple people if you guys enjoy what I do here. I cover play-by-play basketball action, NBA games on the channel. Also cover college basketball games as well. So don't forget to smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Indeed, what a close game right now, everybody. Do not change the dial. Here we go. As right now, we're just on a timeout. if the game goes into OT, behind the arc fan putting out, the thing that will happen is just like, yeah, Karis LeVert, just like with Dame time in this one. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with the Celtics if they go into OT here against the Blazers today. Because they've had problems all season long closing out games. And someone had brought it up that Portland's had that problem here, but Celtics were coming from behind against Milwaukee and never seemed like the Celtics were able to get in a rhythm against the Bucks. And they were the ones who came from behind, and it was just that the thing that blew up the Celtics was when Marcus Smart took the charge and then they overturned it and awarded the bucket to Giannis, and that was the difference in that game. So they are actually looking at it right now. If this was a reach and foul by Portland by Gary Trent Jr., they're going coaches. Oh, they went coaches challenge, and the refs are going to overturn this. So they're going to overturn this call here. They're going to say it was a Portland steal on Gordon Hayward as Gary Trent Jr. swiped right into the basketball. Yeah, it didn't look like he got any of the hand there on the steal. He just poked it out. So it's going to be a jump ball at the half court logo between these two teams. So it was a coach's challenge by Portland. That's why we went to break. And we got 5:19 remaining, everyone. Don't forget, smash the thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So jump ball at the half court circle. It's going to be between Brown and Nurkic here. And of course, Nurkic going to tip this one all the way to the back of where the Trailblazers will get it. So Portland controls the tip, as that was quite some size there, Nurkic over Brown. Portland has a McCollum with the ball. Tie game at 109. 5:05 left to go. McCollum moves it into the hands of Dame. Lillard has it. Bounce pass now to Nurkic into the lane. Puts it up. No good. Hit the rim short. Rebound here to the Celtics. Tatum with the basketball. Push it over to Brown. Open. Takes the three. Got it. Jaylen Brown money. He was able to create space right there. Come off the screen and knock it down. 4:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. Celtics by 3. Yep, got my Kemba Walker jersey right here. Kemba's just not been in the game for a while. They have him on a minute restriction. Nice job there by Jaylen Brown to get open. Knock down the triple. He's got 25. He's got 11 in the quarter. Portland with the basketball. They have it at the top of the key. Nurkic hands it over now. Over to McCollum. Going to take the jumper. No good. Rolls around the rim. No good. And it gets rebound here by Hayward. So he saves it before it goes out of bounds. Celtics has it. Tatum with the basketball. Guarded here by Trent. Tatum dribbles to the right wing. 4:20 remaining. Tatum now with the ball guarded by Collins. Right baseline. Tatum puts it up off the side of the rim. No good as there was contact but no foul call. Rebound Portland. So we have 4:10 remaining. Trailblazers basketball. Portland has it at the left wing perimeter. Dribble drive past Cantor. Bounce pass. And a lot of traffic is stolen away. 2-on-1 fast break here. Celtics. Hayward going inside. And that is a definite foul call right there by Portland, just holding on to Gordon Hayward into the lane as Hayward will shoot 2 with 4 seconds left to go. Can Kemba do a single thing? Well, they have basically Kemba on a minutes restriction right now. He's only got 22 minutes in this game he's logged, and the entire starting 5 besides him, the 4 other players, Tatum, Hayward, Tatum, Hayward, Jaylen Brown, those 3 have 30-plus minutes, and Daniel Tice even has more minutes than Kemba Walker. Tice has had 25, Walker's had 22. So I feel like they're going to have him on that minute restriction for quite a while until the playoffs. Hayward at the free throw line. First one's up, first one's through here for the Celtics. It's 113-109. Checking out of the game for the Blazers is Zach Collins. Second shot coming up here by Hayward. 4 minutes left to go. Knocks it down. Celtics lead it right now by 5. If you guys are new to the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, guys, as I cover play-by-play basketball here on the channel. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Kemba's resting to the playoffs. Melo hits the jumper right baseline there for the Blazers as they cut this one to 3. 3:40 left to go, fourth quarter. Celtics ball as Marcus Smart's going to take it up the court now for the C's. Carmelo's got 10. Smart at the left wing, looking to pass it into the hands of Tatum. He has it at the top of the key, guarded by Trent. Tatum with the ball, 8 in the shot clock. Dribble drive inside as you try to float it up. A ton of contact as Jason Tatum will go down, and he draws the foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Jason Tatum going to the line, shooting 2 now for the C's. 3:28 left to go, fourth quarter. We got over 30 people watching now. If you guys enjoy the stream, I cover basketball action here on the channel play-by-play. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll be back after this break. Timeout taken on the court right now. Celtics will shoot free throws after this break. Taking a look here at this game today. Leading scores as it looks like this. Well, hey, welcome back, Alex here. Lions signing Jashawn Cornell to a 4-year deal. Awesome, man. Yep, Steph for sure. Of course, Steph is always a consistent player. An NBA champ and one of the best in the game. And when he was healthy this year, for sure he was good. He's always been good for Steph Curry. For the Celtics, leading scorer tonight, Jason Tatum. He's got 31. What a rebound performance here by Tatum with 31. Jaylen Brown with 25. And then Gordon Hayward with 16. Kemba's got 14. Kemba's only played 22 minutes today. Ennis Cantor with 11. Most of those points were made in the first half. Trailblazers. Damian Lillard taking over here in the second half. 30 points by Dame time. He's played 40 minutes on the court out of the 44 currently. And then Nurkic with 26. Celtics doing a great job locking down Nurkic late in this one. Lillard as well has got 13 assists in this game. McCollum with 14. Talk about a great game. We have got one right now between these two teams. 114, 111, 3:26 left to go. Fourth quarter. And an incredible game. Celtics were up by 24. Portland then took the lead. Celtics came back with it as Jason Tatum finds his way at the free throw line after the timeout. And Tatum's first shot's up and through. If you're a first timer in the channel, don't forget to let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for in this game. If you're a Celtics fan like me, enjoy the C's, big Boston sports fan, let me know down in the chat below. If you like the Blazers, let me know in the chat below. Tatum hits both of them at the line. Celtics lead by 5. Lions placed 2 defenders on the injury list, claimed 2 defensive tackles off waivers. Interesting, man. Portland with the basketball. They trail by 5. 3:15 left to go. Bounce pass over to Nurkic. He feeds it out to the perimeter. Back over to Nurkic. Working on Hayward in the post. He's going to put it up, and Nurkic good for 2 right there in the low post. Hey, welcome in there, Celtics Ben. Thanks so much for stopping by, finding my channel, man. I appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up as we got the Philippines in the chat right now. Welcome in. 3:03 left to go. Brad Stevens going to take a timeout for the C's as they got 2 remaining. Also, Celtics are in the bonus as right now we're going to go to another break off the Stevens timeouts. So Cap fan putting out the hope the Spurs will win. Update on that game. San Antonio leading Memphis 77-74 to score with 2:25 left to go in the third quarter. Do not change the dial here. This game has been phenomenal. I'll be back later tonight for Houston versus Milwaukee. So if you guys would like to come back on that one, feel free to come back on that stream as well. Yep, September's the playoff for the NBA. Well, yeah, that's when the big bulk of the playoffs happen, but it actually happens after August 17th. That's when the playoffs start there for the NBA as far as the first round action after the playing games. Hey, Bradley's back here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Top 5 goodie putting out at New Hampshire right now for NASCAR. Brad Keselowski leading over Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano in 4th. And Matt DiBenedetto still having a top 5 in season 5th. Awesome, man. Hey, thanks so much, the Sports Wiz, for finding my channel and being a part here, man. I appreciate it. You guys have been awesome here on the channel. Oh, yep, that makes sense. The semifinals starting in September. We've had multiple players going off in this one. Tatum, Brown, Lillard, and Nurkic. As we are back to action, 3-point game as the Blazers have the basketball. Portland now with the ball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. It is Smart guarding Lillard now. Lillard has the ball. 2:50 remaining. Pass over at the top of the key to Nurkic. Nurkic looking to hand it off or pass it to somebody. He dribbles. He'll hand it off to McCollum. McCollum off a screen. Takes a 3. CJ is money. Ties it up at 116. What a game. 116 even. It's going to come down to the final shot, I feel like. 2.5 left to go, fourth quarter. Tice is into the game, so Tice is out there. Where's Daniel Schwartz for NASCAR? He's probably having a terrible race as well. Jumper in the key. Jaylen Brown, he's got it. Rolls around and is up and good for 2. Celtics by 2 right now. Yep, Paul Pierce showed up on the virtual screen. I saw that earlier as well. Portland, down by 2. They get the basketball. Lillard takes it past the half-court logo, guarded by Smart. Moves it over to the top now to Nurkic. Nurkic gets bumped and fouled by Tice. So on the court for the Celtics, Tice, Hayward, Brown. Smart's out there as well. They just went to a replay. We got 2:04 left to go, fourth quarter. And then Tatum's out there, so no Kemba. Kemba's not in the game. He just hasn't played here in the fourth quarter. Portland kicks it back outside, going to take a three. They are money. What ball movement that was. That was incredible ball movement. Going inside, dishing it back outside. And the triple there by the Blazers as they lead at 119-118. Gary Trent Jr. has made 7 3-point shots in this one. Tice with the basketball. Hands it off to Hayward. Hayward dribble drive inside, floats it up. It's good. Gordon Hayward hits it. It's going to come down to the final shot. 120-119 the score. Celtics by 1. Minute 40 remaining. Smash the thumbs up. Keep on hitting those. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell for more. Yep, Brooklyn won today in that game against Washington. Portland now with the ball as they have it around the perimeter. Lillard going to feed it over to Nurkic in the low post. He puts it up. No good. Try to tip it around. It's a lot of contact. No foul. Rebound Celtics with a minute 20. Boston here with the basketball. They're going to dribble past the half-court logo. As it is Tatum with the ball now for the Celtics. Bounce pass over to Tice. Tice guarded here by Nurkic. Feeds it low post over to Hayward. We get a foul here on the court by Melo. Stops the clock with 1:07. What do I think about the title here? It's up for grabs for sure as far as who. I don't know. I think it's going to be a Western Conference team, either Clippers or Lakers. But as far as these next couple of games, if the Clippers keep on doing what they're doing, I think that they have a chance to win the title. First shot's good by Hayward at the line. Hayward shooting 2 free throws. First one was good. We got 1:07 left remaining. Celtics in the bonus. Portland isn't. Second shot here by Hayward. He's got it. Celtics by 3 right now. What a game. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe button as we got 1 minute remaining here. Boston, by the way, is a perfect 7 for 7 at the free throw line in the fourth quarter. That is huge for the C's making free throws. A 3. Top of the key. Lillard missed it. It rattled out. It was halfway home and rattled out. Rebound by Boston. 45 seconds left to go. Celtics basketball. Nurkic is back indeed, man. What a game by him. That's a great title. Tatum has it, 10 on the shot clock. 37 seconds remaining. Tatum with the basketball. He dribbles now right baseline. Feeds it over to Brown. Brown takes the 3. Splash money. Jaylen Brown hits it from behind the arc. Celtics by 6. 125-119. 32 seconds remaining here. An incredible game tonight, but where you need him, Jaylen Brown. He's got 16 points in the quarter. 30 points in this game here. Makes a huge 3 right there from the right corner off the Jason Tatum assist. And a timeout taken on the floor by Portland with 1 timeout left. What a game. What a game between these two teams. Coming down to the wire here. Wouldn't call it over just yet, especially with Portland taking 3-point shots and making them. How they've been doing here in the second half. This game. So I wouldn't say that seals the deal. It makes it for sure closer as far as the probability. But Portland will have the basketball. They'll have a chance to take the 3, but you honestly never know. But you got to feel good with the Celtics' chances right now with 32 seconds remaining. You got to feel good about their chances that they're a perfect 7 for 7 at the free throw line in quarter number 4 today. Free throws have managed to do their job today for the Celtics here in this one. They made 23 free throws at the line in this game for Boston. As far as Portland, they've been solid as well. They're 93% at the line in this one, 15 for 16. But what a game here. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum just going off in this game. I do not agree that they're overrated. Man, they are key players, and you have a bad game one night, but you can just bounce back like that, and that is what Jason Tatum has done today. He's got 33, Jaylen Brown's got 30, Hayward's got 20, Kemba Walker's got 14, and he's only played 22 minutes, still on a minute restriction. So Portland's going to inbound right now with 32 seconds remaining. Trailblazers get it on the double team. Nurkic going to give it over to Melo. He takes the 3. It's up. Melo. He hits it. That's what I'm talking about. It's never over till it's over, and this team can hit crazy amount of threes. And they did to start off the fourth quarter, and they just did one with 26 seconds remaining. Indeed, DeMarco. Thanks so much for the like, my man. I appreciate it. Tice, now it's into the hands of Hayward. You got to get it past half court. Double team press as Hayward had the basketball with 20 seconds remaining, and it's going to be a Celtics turnover. They're going to say by the refs there. Jason Tatum put the ball into the hands of Hayward. It's going to be on... Is it on Oh, backcourt violation. They said Hayward's foot was at the backcourt when he caught the ball. That is a backcourt violation by the Celtics, and the Blazers will get it right back. Portland will get it right back here. 17 seconds remaining. That's the mental lapses. When there are 30 seconds that you cannot do. Nurkic has it. 10 seconds remaining. Ball into the hands of Lillard. Swings it over. Deflected. Up in the air. Celtics get in. Marcus Smart with a basketball, but we got a foul with 6.8 as Nurkic goes down hard. Tice goes down hard. Both of them still on the ground with 6.8. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by on the channel, Kevin. I appreciate it, my man, for finding the channel. Keep on dropping the likes here on the channel, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn on the notification bell for future streams as well. That was a big collision. Nurkic still down. Tice still down. And both of them, that's good to see. Able to get back up on their feet for the two of them. As on the pass by Lillard, it was deflected up in the air. And we're going to have to see this call in just a brief moment. That was a major, major collision right there. Right at the three-point arc. The reason why the Blazers got the ball was because of the backcourt logo. Portland was double-team pressing, and Gordon Hayward caught the ball, and his foot, one of his feet was at the back, was at behind half court. The other one was in front. So that's why Portland got the ball again. Hey, Andres here. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're still looking at the rolling on the court right now. We have 6.8 seconds remaining, everyone. 6.8 left to go. This is a big call as far as the refs. There was a major collision between Nurkic and Tice going up for a tipped basketball, and this will be a huge call as far as who will have this basketball. This is a huge call right now. 6.8 on the clock. Indeed, for sure behind the arc fan. Daniel Tice for sure is so underrated. 6.8 left to go, as we actually have a timeout taken here on the court right now. But the studs of this game, Jason Tatum dropping down 33 in a comeback game for him. Jaylen Brown with 30 major fourth quarter three-point shots he had. Dame time just incredible in the second half as he's got 30. And Nurkic with 28, McCollum with 17. It's just been a monster game by some of these players. Hey, welcome in, Harry, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, that's awesome. He puts out one of the students at his college that plays in the volleyball team just got engaged. Awesome, man. 6.8 on the clock. Hey, welcome in, Quentin here. He is French. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Still taking a look at what this rolling is on the court once we get into it in just a moment here, everybody. This is a big portion of the game, everyone. I appreciate Andres for finding my channel here. Traveling to the crib right now. Glad to hear the Celtics are on here. Paul Pierce on the screen. So you had Boston, so they went with a coach's challenge here. They said that the foul was on Tice, bumped into Nurkic. Brad Stevens challenging this one. What is good? The Dons, welcome in, guys. Don't forget, keep on smashing the thumbs up. Let's get me to 40+ likes before I sign off. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on the notification bell for future streams. I'll be back later tonight, Bucks versus Rockets for the second game tonight. I cover play-by-play of basketball games on the channel, and also NBA, college basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So, Brad Stevens challenged that call, and the refs are going to say the call is upheld, as it happens to be a foul on the tipped ball by Daniel Tice banging right into Nurkic, trying to battle for that basketball. So, we have 6.8 on the clock. And that's going to put the Blazers in the bonus. So, that means that Portland will be shooting 2 shots at the free throw line. So, if you guys watched the Mavericks versus Rockets back on Friday night, James Harden had to purposely miss a free throw with 2 seconds remaining. Robert Covington wasn't covered on the backside. Covington tipped the free throw in, and the Rockets put the game into overtime, and then Houston won in OT. We also saw that when the Celtics took on Houston back in the last day of February, but here we go, man. What a game between these two teams. 125-122. So what Portland's going to have to do, 6.8 on the clock, is that they're going to have to make the first free throw, which they have made today at the free throw line for Portland. An incredible job they've done. 15 for 16 with only 1 miss. And Portland will have to miss the second one on purpose and tip it in if they want to tie this game, put it up to OT. Actually, 1 second here. They're going to say inbounds. Oh, wait, 1 second here. They're going to say inbounds by Portland. So next time they're going to go into the bonus. So they're not going to have a chance to be at the free throw line just yet. So next time they'll be in the bonus. Refs are going to say Portland out of timeouts. Inbound coming up. Mello the passer. Pass it over to Dame. Feeds it over to Nurkic inside. Nurkic all alone and puts it up and in off the glass for 2. 3.4 on the clock. And this is a 1-point game. Yes, I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. Big Celtics fan. Welcome on the channel. Luca here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Big Boston sports fan. We have 3.4 left to go. This was a 24-point Celtics lead at 1 point, C4. This was a 24-point lead by the Celtics. And the Blazers actually had the lead a couple times here. Late in the third quarter and then into the fourth quarter. Nurkic all alone put it up and in off the glass. And just Dame went off. Dame went absolutely off. So Dame just fed it over to Nurkic all alone, put it up and in as there was nobody behind defensively. You have 3.4 left to go on the clock. 50 people in the chat. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for future streams, everybody, as I cover play-by-play basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And let's get me to 40+ likes before I sign off, guys. Welcome in. Let me know down on the chat who you're rooting for in this game. If you're going for the Celtics or going for the Blazers. 3.4 left to go. Celtics going to get the basketball here on the inbound. Celtics will inbound it. Tatum will be the inbound passer. It'll be guarded by Nurkic with 3.4. Portland's going to commit a foul here and send Boston to the line. As we have 3.4. Celtics to inbound. As they will pass it over into the hands of Hayward, and Gordon Hayward will go to the free throw line now for the C's. Welcome to the channel. Joe Got Locks, thanks so much for stopping by here. He's going Blazers in this one. Quinton's going Celtics here. Gordon Hayward with 3 seconds left to go will shoot at the free throw line for Boston. Welcome to the channel, Jazz Rod. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Let's see if we can get to 50+ likes here. I'll be back later tonight. Rockets versus Bucks for the second stream. I cover basketball games here, play-by-play on the channel. Gordon Hayward, perfect 4 for 4 today at the line. He's got 20 points, looking for more. First shot, Hayward, he gets it. 2-point game here. Indeed, this game is intense. We have 3 seconds left to go. Welcome on the channel, Sleepy NLMB. Welcome on the channel, Gordon Hayward at the free throw line. And this shot sinks it. Boston, perfect. 9 for 9 at the free throw line. Portland going to inbound it, and when they do on the inbound, the ball goes out of bounds. With 3 seconds left to go. Did the clock start rolling? It hasn't gone off yet. Let's see here. Big call by the refs. Who touched it out of bounds? It was sailing at the right side of the court. Portland just immediately just inbounded that one. We're going to have to see here who's going to get the basketball. This is a big call. It's going to be Celtics ball, so Portland turned it over on the inbound. Celtics ball with 3 seconds, so Portland's going to have to foul once again. Clutch coming in the fourth quarter. Celtics inbound into the hands of Tatum, 2.2, and he's fouled. Jason Tatum will go to the free throw line here for Boston with 2.2 on the clock. Why did he take a 2? Because nobody was covering him open for the Celtics, and he was just all alone inside. 2.2 left to go. Jason Tatum will go to the free throw line here for the Celtics. Favorite Celtics of all time? This man right here, Paul Pierce. Welcome to the channel, Josh. Baller Mixtapes. Thanks so much for stopping by. Siobhan here. Welcome to the channel. Kevin here. Smash the thumbs up if you guys are new. Hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for being a part here on the channel. Let's get me to 50+ likes. Tatum here at the free throw line. Tatum hits the first shot. Second shot's good. It's a 2-score game right now. Portland will inbound. Pass half court. Just going to float it up. And it's off the backboard, and this game is over. What a game. This one has gone to final. Celtics were up by 24. Barely able to squeak it out. Wow. What a game here, folks, in the second game of the restart for these two teams, as this one has gone final. Boston 128, Portland 124 here in this one, as the Celtics able to get the W, hold on by a thin thread in this game, and courtesy of Jason Tatum. 34 points for this game, and Tatum, most of his damage was done in the first half, but Jason Tatum 2 for 18 from the floor against Milwaukee, rebounds and redeems himself in a big way here, goes 11 for 22, makes 5 3-point shots in this one, drops down 34. Jaylen Brown getting hot in this fourth quarter, had 16 points in the fourth quarter, had 30 points today by JB. He made 6 3-point shots in a big way for Jaylen Brown. Gordon Hayward with 22 as well. As what a game we had. Give it all to the Blazers as well. They fought hard. They were down by 24, battled their way back, took the lead at one point, and what a game. Portland, as they had a tie here between Nurkic. He had 30. Lillard had 30. He had a monster second half. He went off for 22 points in the second half, knocking down 5 triples by Damian Lillard. McCollum with 17. Off the bench, Gary Trent Jr. Huge game for him. 21 points by Trent today. And Carmelo had 13 with a big 3 late in this one. But that's a wrap here of this video. Before you sign off, do not forget to make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Hit that like button, turn it blue. Hit the subscribe button as well if you really enjoy what I do. And if you enjoy what I did as well, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be notified for future streams as well. I'll be back calling play-by-play later tonight. We get the Bucks, we get the Rockets for the 8:30 p.m. Eastern time game, as I'll be back calling that one. But big thank you all for stopping on by for this game. By the way, Damian Lillard, he had 16 assists in this game today. Just monster game by Dame time today on the court. Boston did a tremendous job locking up the perimeter in the first half, but in the second half, though, Dame got red hot as he was just making down triples here from behind the arc just constantly. And man, what a great game here. Great game for the Sunday Night Spotlight. This is a testament that you got to play 48 minutes of basketball, and it's not over till it's over, and this game for sure told you about that. So thank you all so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Uncle Pizzle, my man, he enjoyed the stream for sure. And Quentin, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I appreciate it, man, for finding my channel. Behind the Arc fan putting out, yeah, Celtics for sure need a lot of improvement if they want to contend with the Bucks at the top of the conference. Same as the Raptors as well. Raptors have such a tough defense. That's going to be tough to contend to as well. But got a lot that they got to work on, especially guarding the perimeter and closing out games in the second half, as the perimeter was really shaky guarding in the second half. And also the bench, as far as what they need from the bench in the second half too. They need to start getting going as well. But thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that you guys found my stream. You guys were awesome here. And I'll see you guys tonight. If you guys would like to come back for Rockets versus Bucks, I'll be back 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, as that's a wrap here. An incredible game. Celtics able to close it out 128-124 over Portland, as that's a wrap, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday.